We're here, right back in your motherfucking ears. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the official Brunch Boys podcast. I'd like to introduce you to, my peoples.
What up?
A whole gang of people here today. It's a Valentine's Day special, bringing it straight to you. This is episode 106. Thanks for everybody that's been listening. Anybody that's new, thank you for joining us. Anybody that's been a consistent listener, we appreciate you. But starting from my left, though, we got monstermeik. You already know the boys here.
What up? Feels good to be back.
Yeah, Zer, you ain't been here in a minute. Yo, it's like a fan favorite, yo. Then we got our boy over here, Mr. Big Fish.
I forgot to wear the bucket today. I'm bugging.
Should have wore the bucket.
I should have.
And then, of course, we got I guess you would be like a fan favorite, right? You one of our highest episodes on YouTube.
Yeah, I just peeped.
Yeah, you're one of our highest episodes on YouTube. But she's back, though. Let the people know who you are.
My name is Yelixa.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn. I forgot. My name is Yelixa. Or should I introduce myself?
Yeah, tell them who you are. Let them know.
Okay,
let them know who you are, what you do, all that shit. Promote yourself ahead of the pod, and then at the end of the pod, you do.
It's weird because I'm like, I don't go by Yelixa. I go by Y Aesthetics because that's my Instagram.
Go with that. Let them know your Instagram too and where to follow you.
Yeah, my Instagram is Y Aesthetics. There is 2 underscores. That's my cosmetology page. So I'm a cosmetologist. I do hair, nails, and makeup, and I'm inclusive. So I do help women and men. And honestly, if your children need help with their curls, let me know because I felt that. I'm also a resin artist. So can you see it? I made this piece here, and this is actually a real leaf from a nature walk that I went on. So it was beautiful. It was on the ground, and I was like, I need to make something beautiful. So I made a necklace. But I make a lot of stuff as well.
What exactly is in the necklace? So people that can't really see.
What is resin? I have no idea.
Okay,
what resin
so
is.
I always try to figure out how to explain it so that you could understand it better. So basically, it's like a liquid, which it's a 2-part process. It depends if there's different kinds. But basically, the liquid turns into a solid. And you can add inclusion. So I actually started this, I think, because I do gel nails and I love encapsulations. So it's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So I thought that was pretty dope. So I was like, let me get into it. And I make a lot of stuff, actually. I make ashtrays. I make jewelry. Decor pieces.
I know some people that could use some
I don't know what I
ashtrays.
don't make. Honestly, I'm inspired to make different stuff. And if someone's interested in order, they could always DM me and let me know. I like a challenge sometimes. So yeah.
All right. Her Instagram is down below now. For anybody who's
Yeah, that's my
who doesn't know how to spell.
cosmetology.
That's her.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow her. If you need some resin, if you need your hair colored, well, you do hair too, right?
Yeah, I do.
Do it, or do you just color hair? Just gotta make sure.
It
both?
depends. So to be honest, I would love to help everybody, but I'm trying to find my people. So
What does
if
that
you're
mean?
interested,
What's your people? I gotta know.
my people is the people that value me and aren't always trying to find a deal and understand my process.
Okay. Oh no. In that case, yes.
Yeah. So I'm
don't be
that
cheap.
kind. No.
Don't be a cheap bastard.
I'm
This
just
is not
very
the place for
real.
you.
I'm just very real. So I'm just looking for dope people who want to go through a journey. So I started calling it, I'm a self-care assistant, basically. That's how I take it because it's honestly therapy, the vibes. And I noticed that I give those vibes because I care, at the end of the day, I'm passionate about this. So,
All right, so basically, you don't go to Macy's and in the makeup area and ask for a discount. So don't come here with your discount asking
yeah,
either.
please and thank you.
I got you. I know what you're
Yeah.
saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Anything else about your own business that you want to?
So I actually just started in January. I said I'm going to start this. So I started a separate page called Inspired by Y Aesthetics. And that's my resin page because I want to keep it organized.
We're going to put that in the description for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure you go follow that too.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff there and a lot coming because I've been getting into a lot.
All right, but and you said you're about to make going into making a table.
Listen, so my dining table, I am going to make it into a resin piece. But obviously, it's too big, so like it's toxic. I gotta look for a garage or something.
Oh, because you gotta get the fumes.
Yeah,
out.
I'm thinking maybe like when it's warmer out, we'll see what happens.
You could rent like outdoor what they call storage unit.
Yeah, I'm trying to look into it too because I want to make sure like it's safe for the environment as well. Like there's just a lot that I've been getting into, so.
Got you.
Yeah.
I seen so I've been to a bar and they have I think it's resin. I don't know if it is.
Might be.
So when you ever seen the bars when they have like money under
Yes.
that resin?
Yes. It looks like that. Yeah.
Is it
It's
though?
like so clear. So it could be. I would think it is if it's like
So
that.
if I wanted something like that on this table, if I wanted like
love
to
to
throw
do
some
that.
money on my table and then have you coat that shit,
That'd be dope.
That would
I
be
would be
dope.
able to do it.
That would be dope. Listen, when
put-
I
I
get the
could put
space
my-
eventually, support me.
I could put my official brunch boys under it.
Yo,
It's like
that
a
would be
coat.
dope. Like, so what I say is
over it.
once I do my table, that means I'm ready to take on other tables because
Right.
I'm the type of person where like I like to make sure that the quality is going to be good. I'm not going to just sell you something if I'm not happy with it. So
I like
I'd
that.
rather
Yeah,
like go
that-
through the
that's how it
process
should be.
myself.
Quality over quantity.
I mean,
right?
I've been doing it with my hair too. So that's why I'm like, I take clients that value my process because it's a journey for me. And that's how I do it. It's a hair journey. When you're getting a service, I call it a service because ultimately that's what we all call it. But for me, it's like you're going through a journey with me and you want the end goal and I'm just here to help. I'm that self-care assistant. Like I'm here for you, but like I'm just done being taken advantage of because like I know a lot of stylists, cosmetologists, people in the beauty industry know what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so
All right, well,
I
there
like
you
to
go.
experiment on myself first to make sure like quality's good and I know what I'm talking about.
You you like rocking your curls or your hair straight more? I see you do a lot of curl stuff.
So
on,
it's crazy because like I don't know, 2 years ago is when I started my curly hair journey, and at that time I liked my curls looser. And it's because I didn't know how to handle my curls. Like cosmetology school did not teach me that. I'm being real. I don't care. My cosmetology school honestly was a novella. Yeah. So like I learned all
what
this
does
through
that mean
my.
for people that are listening that don't know shit about
You weren't
Spanish?
supposed to hear that.
I'm just saying though,
A soap opera. You know?
that's me soap opera for anybody listening.
Yeah, it's
So
unfortunate.
go to work
but-
and be like, oh, it's a novella. Novella. There
yeah.
you go.
So
Okay.
yeah, through my curly hair journey is when like I started appreciating my curls more because I was going through the process of finding the products, and that's why like I know what I'm doing because I don't only do my curls. Like I do other people who have tighter curls than mine, and I love to learn. So
Gotcha.
that's why I call it a journey too. It's like we're learning together to get the right product for you because it matters. Like don't go with the hype. Don't go with the hype. It's not always accurate.
All right. So do you I feel like I'm interviewing you right now. Do you
I know they have. No, just kidding.
do you when people come to you for things, do you are you more of a you're gonna take their whatever they come to you with? Like a lot of people, they find a picture and they be like, oh, that's what I want. Do you do that, or is it for you? Is it
So-
more of a you need the journey of I think this will look great on you, let's figure it out type shit?
So it's crazy because before I was like that, I was willing to take anyone. And that's because like, that's how the industry teaches you. And that's why I've been getting to this phase where I'm like, no, this is the quality of work that I want. If you don't want that quality of work too, then we're not going to work out.
Heard it.
Yeah. So I don't know. What was the question again?
I know you forgot.
I did. I always forget.
Is it all right when people come to you? When people come to you for work, do you like a lot of people come with a
Oh,
picture?
okay, yeah.
Right? They come with a
So
picture.
now it's like no, like you're gonna go through the journey. So
We're
now
gonna sit down,
actually,
we're gonna speak on it.
I'm. So we do a consultation. I
Who's we?
love
Who's we? Hold
consultation.
on. Who's we?
Cosmetologist, you
Oh, okay,
should
okay. Ah,
like that's important. But I'm recognizing where there needs to be something before the consultation, and especially for me because it's a vibe thing. Actually, like our vibes have to match up. So I need to get to know you as a person. Listen, I feel energy.
So it's not just the money for you then. For you, it's like,
No, because like honestly,
journey
that
is really
that was
important.
the problem too, where like the money wasn't so important to me that I would help people, and then I'm like, yo, I'm paying for their products. Like, what am I doing? And it was because I felt bad, because I do understand where people still think that prices should be how they were before, or like they can't afford. I get that. But there's one thing taking advantage of someone and another saying, okay, like this is what I can afford. That's why I do the journey too. Like, let me know what you can do and I'll tell you like if it's going to work out or not. Because a lot of people want color, but they don't want to take care of it. And that's where the damage is done. And then they want to blame us because I've been through that. And I literally had to tell her, no, honey. And it's because I told her, don't go in the pool when you have colored hair. Don't do it to yourself.
Because you bleach it, right?
Yes. And that is going to eat that. Like,
just a little bit, you know?
So she didn't listen and she saw the damage. And I'm like, now you can't tell me, because she had one hair shorter. One side was long and one wasn't. So I'm like, don't tell me that was me, because how is this one long when I told you not to go in the pool? So, you know, she learned a lesson. And I get to tell that story so that people can learn, like, if you go in that pool, like, you're doing that. If you don't listen, that's on you. But that's why I want to avoid that. So before the consultation, you have to first let me know you're interested, and then we can talk from there and let's get to know each other. And then from there, we'll decide if we're right for one another. Because
you think, this is a quick question. You think a lot of people would take that time and the trouble to really get to know the person who's doing their hair?
So that's why for me, it's a luxury service. Like, you're not, people don't understand that
So you offer,
going
like,
to a
drinks
hairstylist is not a
during it?
necessity.
No, I got you. I'm saying, you say luxury. So luxury comes
Yeah.
with, the word luxury comes with, like, you know, if I'm saying I'm going somewhere luxurious, right, to get my hair done, that means that as I'm sitting in the chair getting my hair washed, somebody's handing me a drink.
Oh, you'll get like little
Yeah.
Okay.
Or-
And what does that mean? You can afford that, right? Exactly.
Of course. Nah, that's what I'm saying.
So that's what,
That's what you-
honestly,
that's what
that's
you
what
offer.
I ultimately want. Like, I want you to feel, for me, it's self-care. Like, I want to be that self-care assistance for you so you could just relax and actually experience that.
Okay.
But like, it doesn't have, it's like a spa experience in a way, but you don't have to be like, you're getting your hair done. I know what that does because I do it for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I go through my own journey like I do my nails too. Like, I'm my own client as well as cosmetologist. And through that journey, I look at it at different perspectives because I want to learn the human mind.
Got you.
Because, you know, humans are interesting.
All right. I'm gonna stop the questions now. 'Cause
Yeah.
Psychologist
I'll
on the
never
side.
stop. Anyway, so
Yeah.
I know we dove right into it, but anyway, let's get into some do my little front thing. Shout out to all the teachers, nurses, therapists, anybody taking for our physical, our mental. Shout out to the cosmetologists as well. Anybody working on resin, especially you. Shout out to all the bartenders as well. Appreciate you guys all the time, every episode. Right, we have an event coming. By the time y'all see this, event's over. So don't even worry about it. All the voting is done. Don't worry about it. We got merch. Make sure you cop a hoodie. It's still cold outside. I know y'all need it. Some of y'all can't afford it. Like she said, no discounts. You know what I mean? You don't go to Louis and Gucci and ask for discounts, so don't come to me for
Stop
it.
being cheap, yo.
And
They
yeah.
had to start somewhere. Like, people
Yeah,
forget the
everybody starts somewhere,
beginning.
yo. So make sure y'all cop some merch. If you don't have any, make sure you cop some. We got some dope shit for y'all. We got a lot of t-shirts. So if you did come to the event, hope you enjoyed it. Hit us up. Let us know what you think. Let us know if we should throw another one. Probably be my last one.
Think so?
It's a lot, man. It's a lot of work. Stressful around this time. But there might be another event coming real soon. We're just part of it. It's not ours. I know a lot of y'all will show up for that because y'all weird. So it's all good. I won't take offense to it.
I will.
But we're not doing most of the week this week. We're not doing bunch of the week this week. We're just getting straight to it. It's Valentine's Day special, so we're getting straight to the topics. We have a lovely lady here, so we're gonna ask a woman's perspective on a lot of Valentine's Day stuff. Last year we just did our stuff and we did a lot of date ideas. I hope you have some date ideas because that's definitely something I'm gonna ask you about.
You can ask me.
So we're gonna ask it. We're gonna see a woman's perspective. Last year we gave y'all just straight up our date ideas, and I hope some of y'all used it. If you did listen last year, and you used if you didn't listen to that episode, go back to last February and check out that episode. If you need some ideas for Valentine's Day, because we gave out a whole episode full of Valentine's Day ideas, you might need that. So this year, you know, we got somebody else here. You know, we're gonna get a woman's perspective on some, and then we're gonna ask you some ugly Valentine's Day dates you've had, if you had any, some bad ones, good ones, all that. So we're gonna get into some things. But yeah, you know, that's what we're getting into today. So before we do all that, how's everybody doing? How's y'all mentals? Everybody's mentals good?
Mental's good. Feeling good. Feeling great.
Life is interesting.
Interesting. How's your mentals though? You good?
I'm alive.
Sounds terrible.
It's always so sad when people say that. Like, I'm alive, like, for now, look.
I'm good. I'm alive. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Nah, you being alive and being good is two different things though.
Yeah, but I'm chilling.
Oh, all right.
You know,
Surviving. We're surviving out here.
Life happens.
All right, bet. So, guess we might as well just go straight into it. You know what I mean? Valentine's Day special. So,
Can I mention something?
oh, go ahead.
You mentioned Valentine's too. One very important thing that I forgot to mention is with my resin art, I make gifts for women, men, and children. Like, that's important to me. So, but like, I make gifts for adults too. So like, I'll put 18 plus on it. But like for children too, I make gifts for everyone because I think that's important. So I just, for Valentine's Day, I made a few. So like, if you want to,
some examples.
Yeah, like, what do you mean gifts for adults?
so like,
bridal showers.
So I actually come up with different ideas. So like I have this tic-tac-toe board, which is one of them, and it's for like a couple. Mm-hmm. So like there's like pieces there.
Oh, pieces there. Got it.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory. I got you. I'm there with you.
I'm lost.
Pieces there.
I got it. Yeah, I got it. I already got it.
How you
but
lost?
like I also make dominoes, like couples, like things to do for Valentine's Day.
Gotcha.
I have a few more ideas, but you know, it takes a lot of time. So like, stay tuned if you want to check it out.
As what's the resin page again?
Inspired by Y Aesthetics.
All right, make sure y'all check that out. Y'all want to see all kind, you know, from gift ideas from kids to adults. You know what I mean? And a lot of y'all nasty, so go straight to the adult section and enjoy it.
I gotta figure out how to make that work.
Should make what's it called? Like you got a website?
So I'm thinking of going Etsy to see where it goes because I'm very creative.
That's the place to go.
So I want to make like one piece of my idea because I get into different ideas.
Gotcha.
So like I think about that stuff too, like for couples, like something I think would be dope too. Like I think that'd be fun. So I'm very creative. I'll just say that. Like you have to follow me because sometimes it's just like I'm inspired, I'm gonna do it, and it could go anywhere.
All right, but gotcha.
Make sure y'all follow.
Make sure y'all follow.
I'm about to follow right now.
But talking about Valentine's Day, what does Valentine's Day mean to you?
That's funny. I was gonna ask that too.
I mean, we could go across everybody.
I think self-care is very important. Like if you're in a relationship, obviously that kind of care, y'all should like do something. I feel like especially that day, like if you're not doing it that day, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. If you're not doing it on the regular, especially like, cause I know there's people out there that don't like, that's crazy. Couldn't be me, but I'm just saying for Valentine's Day, you should. Or if you don't, like self-care day, treat yourself and stuff like that. And if you have kids, like I say, that's why I make gifts for kids too. Like they should feel that love too. So you could do something with your kids or get them a gift on Valentine's Day. It should just be a day of love. Like,
so is it for you? That's just a day of love though.
Yeah.
With who though?
With the people you love. And if it's nobody, yourself.
I gotta ask. All right, so we could go down the line. Y'all could. Wait, what's Valentine's Day mean to y'all, man?
Valentine's Day to me is so I feel like if you're in a relationship, even if you treat your partner special, it's a day to just treat her a little bit more special than you do throughout the whole entire year. Like I know some people say Valentine's is every single day, we do this every day, but I think Valentine's you can make that day a little bit more special. But then again, it is also a way for like these businesses to just capitalize on people just spending money and these restaurants getting paid because a lot of people that are celebrating Valentine's were blowing. Some of them being cheap. Some people are going over the top. 10 bouquets of flowers.
Just crazy.
It should be meaningful. Like don't just do it because it's the day. Like, make it mean something. Because what are you doing if you're not?
Facts. I agree.
But that's all I really got for Valentine's. Like, I've only had Valentine's with like significant others. I never took like.
You've never done so on Valentine's Day when you by yourself. You ever
Oh, I'm celebrating that I don't have to spend no money. I'm like, this is great. I'm chilling right now. Like,
So if you would let's say you dealing with someone around Valentine's Day, you've never celebrated with them.
nah. I've been in situations where we're talking to people around Valentine's,
that's what I'm
but
You never celebrated with
but
them.
I'm not like, so in my mind I'm not really sure if I want long term. So I feel like if you're talking to somebody and you commit to Valentine's, it's given like I feel like an impression to go to that next
So what
level.
you're saying is you should quit them before Valentine's Day.
I'm not saying that, but
That's what you're saying though.
I'm not saying quit, but I'm saying if you're unsure, don't. If you're unsure what your intentions are with that person,
You should quit them.
don't take them out for Valentine's.
So quit them.
Or you could, but if you're unsure,
how you just gonna justify the?
But like, you don't
saying
let
put
them
on.
know you're unsure.
Exactly.
yeah, there's times, but like
to them ahead of time,
Yeah,
and
I
then-
mean, yeah, but there's still times, like say if you kind of talking,
Expectations,
like it's
that's
like somebody
why.
might want something, but it's
something out
like,
of you, yeah,
and it's
you're
just
not-
like you're like,
It's a little too intimate for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Just be if you're
All right,
not
so
sure,
so
I
quit
got
them.
you.
Basically, is what he's saying. Go ahead, Foss.
Me, I've never like had a reason to celebrate Valentine's Day. So I like as a single person, what I've done is I've spread my love. If that makes sense.
Nah, explain, please. This
Like
guy
the
said-
one-
I don't know what that
like
means.
The 1 year,
Guy said spread my love.
Because my group of friends, like everybody's in a relationship, so
you spread it.
What I did was they all went to a melt.
This
for like
he bought their girlfriend's flowers.
Yo, the spreader is crazy. So that's his new name.
Elaborate on spreading the love.
My bad, yo, guy.
nah, I bought them like little roses or whatever.
No, all right, for the ladies.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
He's a nice guy, yo. It's a nice friend.
Yellow roses, friendship, you know.
That's good.
You went out to eat. You went out with them.
I didn't eat with them. Nah, I just gave them the
nice.
stuff.
I don't know if
and
I'd do
bounced.
that.
That's it.
I wouldn't do that. But that's
that's
his
dope.
Spreading love though.
his personality.
good.
Though. His
That's
personality.
good.
He's what was your personality thing again when we did that one?
An
The
advocate.
advocate. Yeah. So
That's good.
That's his
We
personality.
need people
type.
like that.
I know. Yeah. You definitely do. But for me, I'm kind of in agreement with him. Basically the same way. It's if you're with somebody, it's a great time to celebrate it. Minus all the generic shit, which is like they put out Valentine's Day stuff after like Thanksgiving, basically.
Support handmade. You know?
Do small businesses. If you're gonna do anything for
I do
Valentine's Day,
personalizations.
small businesses definitely do something like that. Help people out for sure, and it means more too because it's handmade. But yeah, like for me, Valentine's Day just like he said, it's just a day to show a little bit more love. If you do, you should show it all year. We all know that. But for that certain day though, you should show just a little bit more. Just do something nice, especially if you're somebody who's been busy.
It's crazy
Let's say.
if you don't. I experienced that.
But I don't think it is though.
No,
That's just,
I'm gonna say it.
You mean? What do you mean? Don't like? I guess I think it is kind of crazy. You should do something.
You should do something,
Even if it's a box of chocolate.
But then I feel like it's an unnecessary. Society has put that pressure on everybody to do
So I'm
something.
gonna
It's just
ask
like
you a
Christmas.
question.
Go ahead, ask me.
Damn, I'm
ready
saying
for it.
this. I'm saying this.
Say
I'm
it.
saying this. Okay, let's say you're interested in someone
Heard it.
Here we go.
and you tell them you're interested and you're trying to gain a title, but then on Valentine's Day you do something to not celebrate that day, like to avoid that happening for you because you allow someone else to celebrate it.
I mean, if I'm trying to gain a title, she better not have somebody else entertain.
That's
the
what
title.
I'm saying.
But
Who does
I'm
that?
not in competition with somebody else though.
Nah, we're not competing.
I mean, the minute I say hi, I'm already in the lead. Like,
That's crazy.
no, seriously though. But like, now I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, if let's say you're trying to get somebody, and that I don't know, I think you would naturally just do something for them.
Yeah.
Because then that would be just a day that rolled on. It's
You
like,
would
yo,
think. Some
I'ma
people
take you.
don't.
I think they're selling false hope. They trying to just learn you in with lies.
Yeah.
But by then, if they don't appreciate, you should actually pay attention to make sure they appreciate
Exactly.
you for what you're about to do before you do it, and then they let you know like, yo, this is really not really.
That's why I'm like curious because like, like I said, I experienced that. Like, who does that?
So wait, you were fighting for someone's affection,
No,
or they were fighting for yours,
fighting for mine.
and then they didn't celebrate.
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
they did something to like allow someone else to celebrate.
Oh, so you had,
And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? How does that make sense?
So you had a couple suitors,
No.
So what do you mean allowed somebody to
I gave
celebrate?
him an opportunity.
and then somebody else stepped up.
No, he has a kid.
Okay.
So I don't want to blame the kid. It's not the kid's fault. It's
Gotcha.
his fault.
Gotcha.
He took the kid
For Valentine's Day.
so that his BM could celebrate.
Hell no! Drop him like a
That's
sucker.
what I'm saying. I mean, it happened.
Oh,
it
that, see,
happened.
I wasn't getting what I thought you meant.
I was like,
I know it's because I didn't want to say it. I was
alright.
avoiding it, but
My
I had
bad, my
to.
bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Alright, so no, that is nuts.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not,
that
I hope you
happened.
dropped him.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Damn, that's crazy.
I think that's a complicated situation, maybe.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't have made plans though.
But
the thing
I
is,
think
yeah,
most people
You're
they
given
know
an
they're
opportunity.
on a day like that, I would if let's say.
And then you're like mad that you don't get the title.
See, on that day, I would be like,
he
yo,
did that. He did that to himself.
I would pay a
Yeah,
babysitter.
yeah, absolutely.
Nah,
I-
true that.
That's
yeah.
a situation where you could fix. I'll pay a babysitter if she needs to do something and I got to do something too that day.
But I
I'll
understand.
pay the
That's why I
babysitter.
say I didn't want to like blame the kid because it's not like the babysitter thing. It's
Nah,
like
fuck
common
this.
sense, bro. Why would you take her on your BM's day so she could go out?
Yeah, you
but
take her
like
on her day, bro.
I know
Wow,
you
that's
don't
crazy.
believe in karma, but karma.
I don't believe in karma.
I'm not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about
Ain't nothing
that.
happen. That boy's doing all right in life right now.
his karma was just losing you, I guess,
It's
right?
his bad decisions.
Surviving.
all
But
it is,
yeah, that's
it's his
what-
bad decisions, though.
But
See, what we
that's
talking about karma?
karma.
No, it's his bad decisions. It's not
That's
karma.
okay. So when you make a bad decision or
we
bad
go.
choices, what does karma mean?
That's not karma, though.
It is.
Wait, so
ultimately-
why was that decision? It was bad for you. It wasn't. You think it was bad for
No,
him?
it was bad for him
mean, it was
because I
my-
left.
So that
He never gained the title.
so that should be his karma right
love
there.
it so much.
Exactly.
It is.
That's
That's
what I'm
what it is.
saying.
That's
I
what
believe in karma.
But not only that, something else happened, and I think it was because he let that happen. I'm not gonna talk about it because, but
Nah, I feel like
karma.
there's something
He
strong
made
there.
a
Let's talk about
choice.
it.
So you don't think like the universe or something like?
I don't.
So how do you think you have good fortune? Because your
By
choices
making- no,
by being a
making-
good person.
No, by learning from my experiences and making better choices. I wasn't always like a great person. I've done
Okay,
some
but you
fucked
learned
up shit
because
in my
when you
past.
did fucked up
I could
shit.
call some girls right now that tell you like, yo,
Yeah.
when we were younger, this dude
But
was a
did you
fucked
go
up
through
dude.
it?
Did I go
because of
through
that?
it? Did I go through it?
Yeah.
They went through it. No,
No. Did you go through it? Because if you didn't and you're avoiding that, it's gonna get to you anyways.
I'm at,
That's
so
how
look, I
karma
don't ever
works.
call myself a good guy. I call myself a decent guy. I'm a decent guy. I try not to hurt people. I'm at the point where.
But when you
I
hurt
don't wanna
people, does
nobody.
something happen? Like,
No.
do you experience something that's like, yo,
Something new
fuck.
came into my life every time I did it.
Oh, see, this
Player,
is how
player.
karma works. It doesn't show up when you want it to. It shows
No,
up
it
when it's supposed to.
Karma don't show up for some people at all.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Eventually, you'll figure it out.
No. I don't need to figure. I don't believe in that shit. All
Life
I
is just
know
cause and effect.
You don't.
Keep making my good
It is.
decisions.
But I don't
It's
wanna say-
it is cause and effect ultimately when you think of. So I think of it as nature nurture. We use the term karma as a title, but it's ultimately your choices. When you make bad choices,
So why
bad
we
things
calling it
happen.
karma? If it's just
Sometimes.
make good decisions and
That's-
stay out the way. And
That's
you'll be
the
fine.
way to so that everyone can understand it.
No, because bad. Look. A lot of times people say
Because there's
karma.
good karma too.
I know there is, but a lot of times.
So you
people
believe
say-
in good karma?
No. I believe if you do good unto people, like let's say,
Yeah.
if I'm doing good things to people, right, it doesn't necessarily mean I'll get it back. I don't believe in that.
Okay.
It doesn't mean I will ever get that back. All it means
So
is
you
that
don't think you're good? The good things that are happening to you is because you've been being a good person to people, and you don't think
No,
when
I
you
don't think people
you're
have
an
nothing to
ass
do
to
with it.
certain people, you go through that experience in some way.
nah, because there's fucked up people that end up living a great life and shit.
That's what you think.
No,
It's
it's
the
facts.
the mental's more. The mental's stronger than the physical.
I'm just saying.
So like people
That's facts.
act like they're good, but their mental's probably fucked up, or they'll get to that point where they regret it. People die of sadness. That's gonna sound so bad.
But that same vice
So bad,
versa.
but
There's so many good people out there that are living in misery out there as
so
well.
I also think it's generational, like karma as well. When there's always gonna be that person, if you don't try to avoid being that bad person, you're gonna end up being to your kids. And then your kids might end up being that to their kids. Eventually someone's gonna not want to do that.
You would hope.
It's rare. That's the problem. We don't see it. We don't see it because it's rare.
What I'm saying is,
But that's why.
Whenever people talk about karma, to me,
That's why when people are going through the worst things, they still feel
I just see some fucked up shit, right? So with the war, right? So I be saying I don't believe in karma.
No, for real.
I don't believe in karma because I seen pictures of the war, right? Ukraine war and stuff. I seen families, kids dying.
Exactly.
To me, what is that child's karma?
It's because they're not making change. Their parents are deciding not to make change.
Okay,
their
but what is
parents'
that
parents
child's
didn't make
karma,
change.
though?
This is their home, though.
Is their home? What's that child's karma?
It always starts like the children.
So you inherit your parents' karma.
Yes.
Come on, man.
You don't understand it now. Eventually,
No.
Yo, I scratched the shit out of myself.
All right, so a child gets hit by a stray bullet, right? That's their parents' karma.
For me, it's like you have to look at the whole perspective. What happened? Who was involved? Because
stray
it
bullet,
could be
maybe that wasn't even meant for them. That happens in this country all the time.
No, it's like in a different way, like that.
Somebody does a drive by, boom, they killed the wrong person by accident.
But we never look at why. Why did that happen? You know what I mean?
Because somebody else did some dumb shit.
Could have been the neighbors beefing with another
but
neighbor.
Why did that person do some dumb shit?
Why is my karma affected? Why is my karma affected by a decision somebody else next to me make?
Because
what?
Sorry. Because there's something had to happen before you.
But that's that person. Okay, so let's say
how do you think change happens though? That's how change happens.
Hold on. Let's say he made a bad decision, right? And then somebody's been looking for him. They find out he's here.
Yeah.
Now they shoot it up. Never kill him, but they kill me, right?
Yeah.
His decision. That's why I only believe in decisions. His decisions affected my life.
That's gonna fuck
so that's my karma. What about him? What about his karma?
Me, yo, that has not. If I'm living a great life, a good life, I make good decisions, and I treat people well, and yet
that's why I say it depends on your family before you, because you think you're making good decisions. What are your good decisions?
Well, I'm saying, if I'm good to people, if I'm,
it's not just about being good to people. It's about being good to the earth.
If I'm good, I think bad is subjective most of the time.
Exactly.
Bad is subjective. Which say. You could think that I did something bad, and I can think the opposite. Like you, like yo, what you did was fucked up, and I can be like, no, this is how I felt.
But that's because of how you're raised.
But does that make the person, because you view that person bad, does that make them a bad person? Do they deserve bad karma?
I don't. So I don't think they do. But that's why I believe in karma, because it's not about how I feel about it. It happens. It fucking happens, and. I look into things a little deeper because I love psychology and like I wanted that for my life. But like I really care about people.
You still got time to go get it.
I know.
Oh,
it's a journey, you know. It's a journey, and I'm letting my journey unfold because it's fucking crazy when you make that leap of faith because you see shit karma, for reality. You see the reality of karma.
No, there's no karma. There's no such thing. It's a man.
It's because you're not on that healing journey.
People have no.
You haven't reached it yet.
People feel the need to put a thing like, all right, our minds, our human minds feel this need.
It's just
to categorize every little thing that happens to us in our lives, no matter how random it is.
I get that. I completely get that. But that's
all this is.
I use the term karma, and it sounds so bad to say it because it's an ignorant word that everyone understands.
People only understand the bad one because then when something bad happens to somebody that they don't fuck with,
that's the thing with karma.
The first thing they say, that's her karma.
That's what I'm saying.
That's his karma.
I feel like karma believing in the word karma, I feel like would affect your mental health. Because
it's because you're thinking too much into it. It's not. It doesn't matter if you believe in it or not.
Because you're like, I do good shit happen to me. I do good shit happen to me.
If you pay attention, that's the problem. You have to like pay
a lot of attention.
No, I mean like
to the world a lot.
I mean detail. You have to.
I'm an artiste. I'm detailed.
Yeah, but you. I'm gonna say it. You have a little ego.
I do.
You do.
I don't run from it. I don't ever.
Ego
one thing I know is me.
Perspective.
One thing I do know is me. Right?
Ego affects perspective.
But all I'm saying is but I know me. I have an ego, but also I can take a back seat. I'm able to do that. I empathize with people.
But you still have that like machismo, like.
I have the machismo when I feel like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you have like so much confidence in it that it kind of doesn't allow you to see different perspectives.
I do. I literally sit here. I when it comes, especially when it comes to this, I see. Look, I hear people that talk. I
feel like you won't.
My partner for 2 years sat here and tried to talk to me about the same thing.
So I'm gonna say something
You're basically saying the same thing, though. You're so
sometimes
confident in your karma.
You have to
you're
experience.
confident in your karma. You got the ego. Your ego is showing right now.
But listen, I'm telling you why. You have to experience certain things in life that'll get you to open your eyes to like the reality. If you haven't experienced certain things in life that like cause
Like
you
what?
to have to change that perspective,
Like what?
Like trauma on another level.
I've experienced trauma
No, like
on another level.
like back to back. Like
Does
wake
it have to be
up.
back to back though, or just? I think we all
You
experience
literally
trauma in
have
our
to
different ways, though.
surrender to how you feel about what you experience, and like you have to talk about it. You have to be able to talk about it with certain people and be real. If you don't get to that level, you have a certain ego that's not going to allow you to see it from different perspectives. When you just let go and you're like, this is my fucking trauma and this is what it fucking did to me, and you see how people react, and you like, intuition told you all along that you were right, and it's like they failed you in a way. You have it's so weird saying it because you have a different perspective that like you're not going to be able to understand until you reach those certain levels in life that get you there. So it's not something I can't explain.
I won't be able to stand karma, is what you're saying.
I'm just saying, like, just live life, just be you.
I do, but all I'm saying is, look,
eventually
me,
you'll see things when you need to see
I'm a very
things.
empathetic person, right?
You live without
I
expectations.
I see people's other people's like,
Yeah.
perspective. I really do. Like I try to empathize with a lot of people.
Yeah.
When shit
But
happens, or when I'm
it's
speaking
feeling
to someone.
it. It's feeling
And I'm someone who like I enjoy talking to people that have this way different perspective, grew up way differently than me.
So I'm gonna ask you
I love that.
something.
Go ahead.
Woman, have you experienced a woman with like a condition that didn't allow her to live a normal life?
What does that mean?
Like, because a lot of women have hormonal issues too, PCOS, like fibroid, uterine fibroid, stuff like that. And it's like, it's literally affecting their life and they literally can't live normally, but like you're expecting them to. And you forget, or you forget sometimes.
But
you don't ask enough about like what that means and what that feels like, because it could be different. Like men can't empathize on that level. That's why I asked.
I can though. I went through that. You talk about fibroids. Can I explain my story?
No, but like, let me say this before
No,
you
George,
do.
no.
Let me say this before you do.
Story.
Let me say this before you do, because I want you to tell your story. But like, so if you're not able to experience it, you can't fully empathize with it.
Oh no! I
mean,
I know I can't fully experience that.
That's what I mean.
But I can empathize to the level that I'm able to.
Exactly.
Yes, that I am able to.
Exactly. So there's a cap.
Obviously, you know what I mean? If I don't experience anything you or you have done.
Exactly. And that's why
I
believe in karma.
Well, what I could do is go to the farthest I can understand.
Exactly.
And I can feel your pain.
Exactly.
I get to that. So with the fibroids thing that you were talking about. So I had an ex who got it after we broken up. Mm-hmm. It got really bad.
Yeah.
And she had to get surgery. What I did the day she got surgery, I was there. I literally went. We weren't together.
Yeah.
I was there, stayed with her whole entire day
Yeah.
after her surgery. I empathize with people. Like I feel people. Like when they go through shit. Like I'm somebody who's there. They could tell me that. If somebody needs me, I am 100% there.
Do you believe in different levels of empathy?
Oh, of course. There's levels to everything.
Exactly. So you can.
But I'm very empathetic though. Like
no, I get that.
Empathetic.
But you also have an ego.
I know. I literally tell you, yes, I know I have an ego. But my ego gets put to the side when it comes to other people's feelings, though.
I'm telling you from a point of view of where like you literally experience these things and you let go of it. It's different because you do let go of the ego.
I let go, let God.
No, because that letting go is like people that know you very well know the reality of you.
Of course, yeah.
And they look at you however, yeah. But I mean, like all of you, like
why does anybody
all of your
know
trauma,
all of me,
exactly.
That's
what I mean by letting go.
Could know all of me, but I don't feel like
if you have a friend, like if your friends are,
they know me. Look, 20 years right there. They know me. Like a book.
It's different. It's different.
They know the book to my life. If I die
Because
right
I know,
now, they could
especially
write my
with men
autobiography.
too, like they don't like to get sad in front of another.
What you mean? We've experienced that. We've done that.
Yes, we definitely have.
20 years, we've done that. We've been there. We've been heartbroken. We've been there.
Yeah, but heartbroken from a relationship.
Heartbroken from life.
Okay. Okay.
All the above.
Yeah, from life, relationship, life, all that. Yeah, you know, our struggles. We know each other's struggles.
Yeah.
It's a 20-year friendship. There's no way around that. Unless I can't call them a friend unless they know. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel.
Not everyone's like that, or not everyone has that. So like
Not
you get
everyone
a
has friendships like we do.
you get a different perspective when you experience a different perspective.
True.
Exactly.
But that's the
So
thing,
that's why
the
I
thing
say,
about me.
too,
That I was
you
trying to
have-
tell you. I
feel
love
like-
other people's. I love talking to other people who, like, I have coworkers who see life completely different. They grew up racist, shit like that. But I love conversations with them because I want to know. I'm very curious.
That's good.
I want to know what your life is about. How did you end up here? We both end up in the same place, but we both have two different thoughts.
Yeah.
When it comes to looking at anything.
When you're the person too, because I know you are too, like when you're starting to get involved in that, like you start to feel it on another level too. Or like when your personal story, your personal trauma can help people. Like when you're that open, like when you're that ready to open up, because like the way I think every human has to go through certain levels of life to open up perspective.
Yeah.
Some of us experience it earlier than others.
That's fact.
So we see reality for what it is without the ego. And that's why, and I say karma because, like I said, it's kind of like an ignorant word or a title that people understand. But karma doesn't care if you believe in it or not. And it is choices. What the choices that you make will impact what happens in your life. And we look at it from a perspective of like, that person's living their best life, but in reality, it's going to get to them or they're going to die and their family members are going to suffer from that. So either their family members are going to make that change or not. Like it's going to keep impacting the children.
But my thing is with that, like, let's say you talk about trauma. So when it comes to like trauma, it's like when you talk about trauma and ego. So what people go through, there's certain things that people have like defense mechanism for.
Yeah, that's what it
Ego
is.
could be that.
Yeah, that's what it
You know
is.
I mean? So it's like for somebody like me, anything I've been through, there's an ego in front blocking that shit. Unless I let somebody in. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
All right, but at the same
Exactly.
time, me, I can put it to the side and I can empathize with people.
You can, but
But I still, regardless of that, don't believe in karma.
okay.
That's what we circle back.
No,
You gotta-
but
you gotta
I
agree
get
to
that.
disagree,
That's why I
because-
say, yeah, we're gonna agree to disagree because I know I'm not gonna have to explain it to you when you eventually
When I
understand it from a different perspective.
Never.
From the perspective that I'm saying.
I've had a long conversation. I've had 2-year conversation with my old co-host about this same topic.
Yeah, but that's why I
for 2
say
years.
until you experience certain things in your life that impacts you to a point where you have to have that different perspective because you don't
There's
choose
nothing
to.
there's absolutely nothing in this life.
When
I
you don't
care-
choose to,
I don't care what
it'll
I do
show you.
or what I have done or what somebody else has done around me that affects me in a negative way. I still would not believe in karma.
Okay.
I feel that's this. Because I can always trace it back to decisions.
Yeah,
Always.
but ultimately that's what it is. Your decision.
You can't live life with like too many
It's just
expectations.
a title to
Karma is an expectation. You shouldn't live with like the
No, you shouldn't
expectation
live
of
by
karma
it.
because
You
things,
shouldn't.
random things happen every day. Some things are gonna happen to all of us here
Every day.
that we don't deserve.
It's
Good
true.
or
But
bad,
that's
good or
what I'm
bad.
saying. Listen,
No, we talk about Valentine's Day,
eventually
we talk about
you'll
karma.
understand what I'm talking about. That's all I'm gonna say. But like,
all I'm saying is, look, it's like he said. There's things that happen in life, whether you deserve it or not.
exactly.
That is not karma.
Yes.
That's other people's. It's either your decisions or other
But
people's
that's the
decisions.
thing.
that
You
affects
shouldn't. What you said is true. You shouldn't live by that. You shouldn't live by it.
But a lot of people
I'm
do, though.
saying it, and I'm only saying it because I have been forced to see the reality of it, and it does trace down generations when you look into it, and like oppression is real, and that's the perspective I look at it as, like how it is going to continue until the changes are made.
No, of course.
And like the reality of who it impacts and
You call that karma, or is that like lack of knowledge because, or lack of knowledge in certain situations?
So karma's like the title of it, but all of that goes into it. I could explain to it because yes, it is it's ignorance. It is ignorance ultimately. But like the way that society works,
I wouldn't call it ignorance, and ignorance and lack of knowing are two different things.
the same thing.
they're the same
like I feel like
thing.
ignorant is like not willing to learn. I would say.
So
No, it's not.
ignorance is because
Ignorance means you don't know.
I guess so. But,
so
it's the
I
same
don't
thing.
like using the
In the
word
context that
ignorance
he's using
because
it, it's what he means by it. It's like
that's what I'm saying.
Uses ignorance as.
Exactly.
It's like
and I don't mean it like that. That's why I don't like using
that's
the
what
word
he's using it
ignorance,
as.
but because we put a label on it like it's bad, and it's not bad. It's unfortunate.
Nah, ignorance could be bliss, like they say.
It's
certain
unfortunate
situations.
because
That's
you do learn from it ultimately, and like when you look at it from a perspective that I'm looking at it, like you're not going to be able to until you get to certain levels where it's like what the fuck and you're like, oh shit, okay, like I'm forced to see it that way now. I can't fake it because of how society wants me to fake it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You just let go.
I still don't believe in karma.
I'm
got
still
any
like,
topics?
go ahead, like don't believe in it.
I don't.
It's
I'm a
good.
decision. I'm just a decision guy. Like
I know.
I feel like it's your decisions, yo. You're the ones you make for yourself and the ones other people make for themselves. That
Yeah.
It's where I feel we're all on like, let's say like a string, right?
Yeah.
Your life is a
but
string.
those are subtitles to karma.
No,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Like if we're all on a string, all that happens is some of our strings are intertwined here and there, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's literally it. Anybody you've ever dealt with in your life, all that happens is y'all string just intertwined here and there,
Yeah.
and y'all went off. If you don't deal with them anymore, talk to them anymore, your lives are going a completely different way. You're back on the road. You know what I mean? And that's how I look at life.
and you look at like family as well. I'm saying like from all perspectives.
all perspective.
But family's different too because you grow up in that. It comes like that's why I say they're just subtitles to karma, like to help people understand the overview.
belief.
But
It's like God.
the thing with karma is we put a label on it because of how society.
But I don't believe in karma
uses it.
because it's like decisions I can see. It's something
Yeah.
that physically, like if somebody makes a decision right every day, we make 1,000 decisions every day before we even go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Throughout your whole day, you're making thousands of decisions. Whether you want to eat in the morning or not, that's a decision right there. Whether you want to wake up early to go to work,
right?
and yeah, of course, we live because we don't know what's
That's
gonna
why
happen
I
next.
say like those are like the subtitles, like under it. So like all of that goes under karma because it's so many
Karma,
things.
though, it's decisions,
Your choices in the end, like it's
you
crazy
can't
because
your
every
choices.
decision you
Look,
make
all right, so I listen to
has impact.
leads to where you are today.
I listen to like murder docs, right? So when I'm telling you, look.
Yo, I used to. That's
So
not
and,
good.
and when somebody's like killed a baby, like what's a baby's karma?
That's the thing. We don't know enough about their family history.
But
How
it's some
can you
form
know?
of karma.
When you don't know.
Every family has a
Yo,
history.
I could get on another topic, but it's not appropriate.
Every family has a history.
Let's go.
No.
Now let's hear it.
No.
Now we're here already. Go ahead.
No, I don't think that's I don't know.
Blame the family. but also, everybody you come in contact with in your life affects your life.
Oppression.
All right, we're not gonna go there. Let's
That's
go.
what I'm
Let's go Valentine's.
saying. Exactly.
That's for another episode. This is Valentine's Day. We hope.
Or it's karma.
I know I was
Karma
quiet
episode.
on
It
that
is.
topic, but I'm gonna just put
There's
it out
too
there.
many subtitles
I
under
believe in
that.
karma too, but
Explain.
y'all
No.
went on
Yeah, we went on another.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, because
Nah, go ahead.
if you look at my bio on
Explain.
Instagram, it literally says it.
Explain.
Explain. You got her here rocking by herself.
Exactly. Explain.
For real, I'm like here.
You got an ally in the game.
I'm just
Explain.
kidding.
What? Like so? What? So I feel like you say decisions and stuff like that, right? So you could have did something like forever ago, not even thought about it.
But that was a decision you made forever ago.
You think
Yeah.
something that long ago could just affect
Yes,
something
it's
that
a
happens
decision
to-
you made. Just look, if you hold on, pause.
Okay.
If you bullied a kid in high school, now 30 years later, that motherfucker recognizes you somewhere, and he's like, yo, and he sees you, and he just has a rage for you, right? All those years later, and he shoots you. That's the decision you made all those years ago. That's still.
Does he have a kid?
It don't matter if he has a kid or not.
It does matter if he has a kid because
No.
what happens? His kid suffers.
Okay, that is not what I'm talking about.
That's how karma
That's not his
works.
kid's karma.
But that's not his kid's karma though.
It
His
is
daddy
because
made a
he
dumbass
made
decision.
exactly. But kids go through it, right?
Oh my god.
Kids
Okay.
go through it, right?
about a baby?
Because of their
What
parents'
about a
bad
baby?
decisions.
What about a baby though?
I don't fucking know enough.
I don't know.
Like I can't tell you because I
That's what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
enough.
All right, you won't know enough because
Listen,
a
you
baby
gotta
can't
look
even
into
talk.
the history.
So karma. Never mind. Anyway, that's what I'm telling you. Like, you could make a decision right now, right? Let's say even this. You decide today, boom, I'm gonna go spend all my bread, right? You're gonna go to the casino, you're gonna gamble your bread away, right? But you able to somehow sustain, right, for the next couple months. But then it catches up with you, bro. Because I should have never spent that bread. I should never lost my fucking car in this gambling shit. All that shit, bro. That shit could roll down. Decisions, bro. It doesn't matter how long it is. Your decisions, boom, it could affect you. It's like a fucking when they line up the dominoes, bro. You tilt that shit over. It all goes, bro. It's decisions, man.
So, like, are you able to look up the definition of
decisions
of karma?
Oh my god.
And decisions.
Karma goes around, comes around, right? Basically.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you look at it
if that's your perspective on it, you could make a decision a long time ago, bro. That shit could catch up with because, like I was trying to say, if we're all on a path. It's like a string.
Okay.
If you're intertwined with somebody and you say you do some fucked up shit to that person, so let's say y'all split, boom, you're back on your string, and then all of a sudden, somehow in life, let's say you meet somebody that knows that person sees you, bro. When we go to the club, motherfuckers do that all the time. They see somebody that fucks somebody over, boom, get them. That literally just happened. So shit like that, your decisions you make in the past, it could always, bro. You don't know what the fuck.
That's karma. Can I read
it's
it?
not karma.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it.
It's a decision you make.
It's an effect from
if you rob somebody's house and they don't catch you today, but they catch you 10 years from now, that's a decision. G-Dep killed somebody when he was 18, bro. He's locked up today. He had a whole career, bro, and then he's locked up today, bro. Come on. What are we talking about? Decisions you made. It doesn't. There's no time clock on the decision you make. If you make a decision today, if you invest money today, it could make you $1 million in fucking 10 years. You made a decision one day that affected you later on, bro.
So you're saying every decision you make has karma towards it?
So I'm gonna read the definition of karma.
There's no such thing as
karma.
The
problem is
it's God. It's the same shit. Like,
it's the belief. Way that your ego is making you believe in it. So let me read the definition.
Karma is just belief. Your
ego. It says Hinduism identifies karma as the relationship between a person's mental or physical action and the consequences following that action. It also signifies the consequences of all the actions of a person in their current and previous lives and the chain of cause and effect in morality.
Decisions.
Karma. Decisions. But when you look up Google karma, that's what it says. And it is decisions. It's the same thing.
No.
It's the same thing. Exactly how you're explaining it.
So I feel like what we're saying, karma is cause and effect.
So
that's decisions.
It's like they're arguing two different words.
You're not understanding. You're telling me what you think it is. I'm telling you the definition.
No, I'm saying that's what it seems like. You guys are like almost arguing on the same point.
It is. It literally is.
Semantics.
Why is he not understanding?
You're not understanding.
It's the ego. It's the ego.
Your ego.
It literally, look, it says karma.
You gave me the Hindu term.
But that's what karma is. It's not what you think it is. It's what the actual definition is. It's decision.
What decision is to me is what I could see and what I could prove. I could prove to you decisions. You can't prove to me karma. Every day, right now, if I tell you,
decision, a conclusion or resolution reached after consideration.
You want water or beer? Water.
So
that's your decision you just made.
So karma.
There's no karma in that.
Karma explains more in depth of what a decision is. So decision says a conclusion or resolution reached after consideration.
In that definition?
That's just a bland definition. Okay, so when you look up karma, it includes that. So decisions and karma is the same
definition
thing.
you just read, it has nothing to do with the situation I put earlier, which is if he makes a decision and I get affected by it.
But that's because this is the definition of decisions, not your definition of decisions.
It's not my definition. The word decisions is...
It's your ego.
You go left or right. You go left or right.
But like, look at the definition.
You want this or that?
It's like it doesn't exactly. It's basic. So karma goes into it more, where it explains where it traces back.
Do you feel that way?
You'll eventually. So
hold on.
So your perspective.
We have somebody else that believes in karma. So do you feel that way?
What?
That what she said.
What?
I know you're like not talking.
Not what I'm
She's
saying.
like,
Oh no, y'all going in. That's why. So I'm just taking everything in.
Oh, sorry.
Yo,
I'm a passionate person.
We've been on this for like 30 minutes.
Word.
I got bad questions.
Yeah, like now, so like for me, like I don't know. I always try to live to make sure, like I just have positive energy around me all the time. So nothing happens.
What are we talking about?
That's
bro?
how you should live.
It's the same thing, basically.
man.
So yeah.
What are we talking about?
What's the next question?
Oh my god! All right, well, it's
Nothing soft.
it's nothing. What for the questions? Softball?
No, I said nothing was solved. But
Yeah, it's the same definition. What your definition of decisions is
Has nothing to do with karma.
It's my definition of karma. It's
Gotcha.
perspective.
All right.
So
I agree there.
what you're saying decisions is.
But there's certain things about that you believe I don't. Like you believe that.
But that's why
a parent's karma leads into the child.
But that's because that's why I say experience will tell you.
But
so
I
the
feel-
choices keep making the choices you make, and if you think you're gonna impact
The more you
when you
fuck
have
around,
a child.
the more you find out. As simple as that. That's it. What level of fuck around do you want to do?
It's like multiple definitions, but we're using different words. You know what I mean?
I think
it's the same thing.
I think she
It's the
used
same
decisions
thing.
from now on.
Whatever, bro. Use what you want. Whatever.
I'm the type where if something happens to somebody, I'll be like, yo, that's cool.
I'm just using like
exactly.
when you.
That's it. That's what most
I'm
people
using
are
like when you look up karma and what it says, and when you look up decisions and what it says. That's why I say karma. Karma
what's
goes more in
decisions? Did you look
depth.
that up?
Yeah, it was basic.
What was
See, you
basic
didn't
about
listen
it?
to me. Ego.
You go. I was talking at the time. You was talking.
You were
actually.
passionate. I know.
Very
I
passionate
felt
about
we
what I
got a little
speak.
loud.
You know what I mean? I'm on
I
here,
like to keep.
we podding, you know?
So decision is a conclusion or resolution reached after consideration. So it just gives like a basic where karma just
Yes.
explains certain
I consider
things more.
what this is gonna do to my life, and I make the decision.
So just like you say, like if it's not going to impact you now, it's going to impact you in the future. But ultimately, if you have kids and you're still doing bad shit, your kids are going to be affected in some way.
Everything you do affects your kids. It's not karma.
everything you do.
Exactly.
If you,
If you look up what karma is, it's literally telling you that. It's literally telling if you. I just said it, bro. I just said it.
You added shit like yo.
Google it.
Hold on. All right, so back to Valentine's Day. Is Valentine's Day? Do you believe is more for men or women?
I think society does kind of train people that it's towards women.
Okay, society says that. So what do you think?
I feel like it should be like if you're in a relationship with someone, like it should be a two-way thing. You know what I mean? Celebrate it the way that you guys like. You should know each other enough where it's like it's our thing. It's not what people tell us. It's not about buying gifts and fucking a big shit of flowers and shit like that. Like I mean, now I would appreciate flowers because I put that in my resin. But like, it's about knowing your partner and experiencing it together.
All right, so you said it should be like that.
Yes.
Well, all right, so but what is it though? Who is it for?
People, I think, do make it for women.
Okay.
That's just people, though. Like, it's just my perspective is I think it should be a two-way thing. Because, like, if not, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I feel it depends on who you with. That's
Yeah. It's like you.
because you could be with somebody who's cool with it being like a two-way thing. But then, like I'm on like Twitter and you see like women that are like, yo, you got to spend some shit on me.
Yeah.
But you got to know who you with though.
Exactly. You gotta know who you with. Like, and if you don't
I do feel like you said it's more for women though. Like or traditionally, it's more for women. But I mean, me, I had an ex who used to just every other year will be, she'll do something for me, then the next year I'll do something for her.
Yeah.
That's how we did it back and forth.
Good. I mean, I there's people that don't even like do anything. Like, yo. And
some people
you
don't
have to understand it from that point of view too, where like some women don't get that experience. So maybe when they're in a relationship with you, they want that. Yeah. That's why like knowing your person is important.
Gotcha. So do you have any Valentine's Day thing you're doing this year?
Self-care.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna.
So you spending it alone?
Yeah.
So what does your self-care entail of?
I don't know. Cooking a bomb ass meal.
What meal? You got one in plan or you got?
Not yet. I usually get inspired that day. It depends on what I want. So then I'll figure it out.
Gotcha.
And yeah, just
What else?
vibing, dancing to music at home.
You dance
I
alone?
might do a bath, huh?
You do?
Yeah,
You put music
yeah.
on and dance in your living room?
Yeah.
cool.
Listen, if you don't do that, so nah, I'm not even gonna tell you.
I'm not gonna do it.
I post it sometimes because I'm like, yo, you should be
dance
doing
on
that.
on your
Yeah.
Instagram. I never seen it.
Yeah.
I
I don't tell people. I should
go
never
look
say
for it.
I start
that.
watching it now. Like,
everybody's gonna be-
you go, girl.
I'm about to
a
start
good
giving
dancer?
basic dance
Are you a
lessons.
good dancer?
I mean, I think so. I guess you have to
What
find
do you
out.
dance?
I like Spanish music more, but
So about to.
it's mixed. Like sometimes I feel my mix playlist. Sometimes I want chill vibes. It just depends on my mood.
Okay.
But Spanish usually dominates the playlist usually.
Usually, yeah, because I love dancing to my Spanish music.
So which traditional Valentine's Day gift would you like to receive? Whether chocolates, flowers, or a card with a personal message. What would mean more to you? Like if you were doing Valentine's Day with somebody, which one would be whatever, would be more meaniful?
I think
Out
what
of the
would be
three.
more meaningful would be to ask me that day what I want to do.
All right, out of the three that I just said.
I don't, none.
None?
Okay, tell me the three again. For me, it's none because I wouldn't want that.
Chocolates,
to be
flowers,
honest.
or personal, or a card with a personal message.
To be honest, personally, I wouldn't want any of those.
You literally 2 seconds ago said you want flowers because you do resin.
That's different though. Like it's more like,
Girls don't know what they
it's
want.
more like I'll take flowers, but that's basic.
I don't really
Like,
want these though.
So
For me, like don't do base. I'd rather you fucking cook for me and like run me a bath and shit.
So
like
what if he?
don't do
But can
basic
he?
shit.
If he cooked for you and then got you some chocolates, or if he cooked for you and
Not
got
chocolates.
you and got you flowers, or if he cooked for you and got you a nice ass card that's sitting. Boom.
I don't need a car.
A card.
Oh,
Card with a personal
card?
message.
Okay,
in it.
well, it depends what the see.
Depends on the see. Look, like now you got to get all some.
It's because
Why
men
does it depend
don't,
on the message?
Because
What if
men
he goes
don't.
something out of it that he felt?
I guess because I
I'm
haven't
cooking for you
experienced
and
that.
I got you a card. Yo, read the card.
I guess
I'm
I
whipping
haven't
something up.
experienced that, so I wouldn't know.
Nah,
I was confident she was gonna say card,
That's all you.
Yeah.
but she was like, nah.
It's just like, yo, there's really men out there that don't do shit. That's wild.
That sucks.
And it sucks that I experienced that. But like, that's why I left all of them. You know?
All of them were
Like, that's wild.
yeah. That's crazy. You never experienced that though.
Yeah, it is. And like, if I did, it was okay.
What about y'all, yo?
What? Re-ask the question again?
What y'all like? If a girl was gonna get you some flowers, chocolate, or for traditional shit, or
Well,
what would you? Or you know what? First, answer both. Well, what would you if a girl got you? Which one would you like? And then also, which one are you more willing to give? That
So,
would mean more from you.
so me, I think what would mean more to me is probably the card with the written message, like
Have you ever
a
done
deep
that?
message. I'm saying getting one, it would mean
for
the
you,
most
for you. Got you.
for me because I feel like if you take your time when you're thinking of like all the things, like you're writing down all the things you appreciate about me or about the person, you took your time. It means something. What makes it meaningful to me, like
What's your
chocolate.
love
candy-
language?
Love languages. What was this? Acts of service followed by words of affirmation.
Things.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
likes
that's
things.
why. So yeah, that's
He
why.
likes
That
being
makes
given.
sense.
So candy and flowers.
to
It's
be
like it's like
appreciated.
whatever. Like everybody wants to feel appreciated. I feel like, but and the other question was what? So
Oh,
it's still
what about you? Reverse.
What would you?
What would you be more willing to give?
more willing to give. That's a good question.
I know. Sorry, I'm asking.
I feel like they're so basic though.
No. Because you could dive into it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly.
So
If you get
Make it thoughtful.
If you get chocolate, you could go get handmade chocolate, like I seen.
Yeah.
You could get the chocolates that's. I'm giving you time to think.
That's why I say know your
I got it.
person.
You could get chocolates that's like some people like the adult chocolates. I've seen they make adult chocolates where you can get it made out of your
That's true.
your private part.
That's
If you
true.
want to do that,
Listen, check out my gifts.
So
Oh yeah, there you go.
what I'm saying,
I have gift ideas for couples.
You can literally, if you like buttholes, they have butthole. You can get your butthole, print it out perfectly.
That's
That's true.
disgusting.
It's like know your person.
chocolate
Know your
drops.
person.
What I'm saying is, if you want to get chocolate, yo, that's something, boom.
Y'all into that? Y'all nasty. Y'all
Hey, some people are, yo.
Do you?
That's crazy.
If she got me butthole chocolate, I would probably eat it.
I
though.
mean, if it exists, there's people like
like,
that.
why would you do? I mean, it's candy, but why would you do that though?
I'm just saying, though,
Like, it's strange,
But
but-
there's things out there, like it doesn't have to be like there's
Not-
ways.
not King Shane.
It sounds basic, but if you have
Yeah,
the,
if you have the.
if you really want to put
yeah.
into it, you can really go above and beyond.
Yeah,
to
that's
make
true.
all of them different.
You were
know what I
like,
mean?
oh, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If she want flowers, you'd be like, yo, I'm gonna get you some shit that you probably can't find around here locally.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's true.
this is only found in Jersey. I went all the way to Jersey and picked it up, like
Word.
in this
Exclusive.
That's wild.
one spot, Anywhere else you could get it, you have to travel across the ocean. So it's like type shit like that.
Know
There's
your
ways.
person.
Know your person.
Know your
yo.
person. Yeah,
Know your person.
That's major. I feel like.
But go ahead though.
I'm actually the same thing. I'm the card as well.
Card as well.
I feel like I'm not
Have
the
you ever
greatest,
done that?
and yeah, I buy cards often.
But have you
but-
like written like a really dope message to a woman?
Are you creative enough?
You've been
Creative
with.
enough?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty creative, but I wrote messages, so
What's the dopest one? Can you read it to us?
remember these are like a while back, but me most of the time when I buy cards, I'm in like a card section for like an hour trying to find like the perfect card. Like I'm like, nah, this is not it. Nah, this is not it. I got two in my hand. Like, so I'm in there for a while.
But do you write a message in them?
Occasionally, if a message would fit in the card, sometimes I might find like a dope ass card and it's like a pop up or something. I can't fit nothing in there, so it's just cute. So
Sure, you could still write a note. Fold
could,
it in
but
there.
That's what I'm saying. Not everyone writes notes.
I know.
So, you know your person.
yeah, but to me, I think it depends on the situation, depends on how I'm feeling, depends on how our year is going up to that
But
Valentine's.
standing in the store and actually taking time to find the right card, it means a lot too.
Yeah, that must be stressful.
It's so many fucking cards
At
in
that
there.
point, I'd probably make my own. Like, this is too much.
They gotta be like borderline funny, borderline like
Yeah,
lovey,
but
sexy,
that's when you're looking. Yeah,
Probably depends on your personality.
yeah.
What about you, bro?
I'd rather receive a card. Like I don't need chocolate. I don't need flowers. That's just me. So
You don't like chocolate?
I like chocolate.
I mean, I like chocolate, but I don't need it.
But you need
felt
the
that.
card though.
Huh?
But you need the card.
If there was any three of them, it would be the card. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Because
So hold on, I got a question for both of y'all too, and you too. What do y'all do with the cards that you received in the past? There you go. That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I've never got one, so I
That's
can't
a
answer
good
that.
question.
I know I'm here for it, yo.
I've
That's what I do for a living.
That's so funny because I think I do have one.
All right, good.
I saved it.
So please
yeah.
tell us what you did with it.
I fucking still have it's crazy because it was from my ex. But I was like cleaning my shit out and I found it. So like I guess
So it's just an accidental save.
well, I do shit like that sometimes where I'm like, if I don't have to throw that away, like maybe I don't want to let go of that yet. Because maybe in the future. But at that point, like I didn't
Maybe
even
in
know
the
I had
future.
it.
What though? Finish that line, please.
I found it.
No,
and,
no,
like,
you said maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. What?
no. Because
Might come back.
find out. You'll find out.
He's coming back.
No, absolutely not.
back.
I made
Welcome
the
back, my
decision.
boy.
That's not why. It tells me, it shows me a different perspective of me. One
Oh,
that
from
I'm
the
like,
past, that you-
that
okay,
I'm
okay.
like, wow, like I was really feeling this
about to
way,
say.
and like,
You about to be like, yeah,
You know what I
he's
mean?
not a running back, but he came
oh
running back.
hell,
Oh,
I got a text on my birthday,
Oh, you
which
did
I
too?
thought was really weird. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in years, and he said he was healing, but then like he says, I don't have resentment towards you, and I'm like, oh okay, cool.
You
Like,
should have been like, oh, never mind. You shouldn't have never.
no,
replied.
because
hope you
I
don't
did
reply.
it. I just said thank you for the happy birthday because I'm like, once I detach, like you.
Stone cold.
I forget about you, to be honest.
Got
Like
you. Damn.
once you impacted me that much,
Cold-hearted.
yeah, I'm
good
not
at goodbyes.
cold-hearted. Like you can't. Once you disrespect at a certain level, there's like you're a different person.
Now
at that
texting back
point.
is even bigger of you though.
Yeah,
Me,
because
I would have just ignored.
I've done my healing journey and I know why I left. Oh, I was petty
I'm petty.
before,
No,
but I don't.
No,
Yeah,
My petty's on a different
yeah, I
level.
know. I felt that.
Yeah, I'm very.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
felt
people I
that.
fuck with though. I'm not like, you know what I mean. You will never see that side of me though. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm just at a point where I'm like, I'm not faking shit. I'm cool with it. But like, I thought it was weird, but I'm like, I'm not even gonna get in that conversation because for you to not apologize, because in the end, I left,
ego. That's
and the
ego
way that
talking.
I left, exactly. And I'm like, why is he messaging me now? That's so weird. Because
Why does he even know your birthday anymore? Like, forget about it.
he was in love with me.
Forget about it. He should.
Like that's what I think it was. I think he finally reached a point where he was like,
So he is
I'm
healing
okay
then.
to have a conversation and say happy birthday to her because I let go of whatever
in
God
case,
did.
in that case, he healed somehow.
He did heal
okay.
somehow, but when you don't
Give
heal,
credit to the boy.
when you don't, that's why I responded and I said thank you, and I said I'm glad you're healing and you don't have resentment towards me. Like cool,
good.
like
That's good.
that doesn't like take away anything that I went through because at the end of the day, I left for a reason or
And
reasons.
have you healed from that situation?
I absolutely did. If
Happy to
I
hear
was a
that.
different person, that's why I say like sometimes I keep that stuff because I want to know what I was going through at that point and where my mind was. And I read it the other day and I'm like, wow. For me, I'm like, yo, the way God or the universe does shit because just what's going on in my life and stuff. It's like crazy.
So what did you do with it after you read it? Still have it?
Yeah, I still have it.
Gotcha.
I have it saved again until I find it again, until I need it. Because I plan on, well, like I have it in certain areas. No.
You might resonate.
Eventually.
You could resonate into our piece.
Listen,
Or
the
all
way
my exes,
that,
right?
Yeah, word, my exes.
it wasn't because of that either. It's because of what I was going through. Because that's why I say, like, sometimes men also, I didn't say that part.
Some men.
They sexualize Valentine's Day too much, where it's like, bro, you're not even doing it for me. You're doing it for the sex.
I see. I got to stop you there because I feel women do that too because
It depends,
women will go and buy themselves lingerie saying it's for you.
It depends on the type of
me.
woman.
Yeah, you got to know your person. I think that's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
There's different
I'm just
women
saying.
and men. That's why I say, like, it depends on that person. And a lot of it is ego and trauma and all that stuff. That's why I've healed enough where I'm like, I already know the type of person he was and why he was, how his parents were, and like how he was raised, because all of that does.
It matters.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And that's why I'm like, he's not healed enough to apologize to me, because I went through a lot of shit, which is why I left. And the way I literally drove all the way over here.
From Florida, right?
Yeah. I love my car. I'm giving her a
Still
shout
got
out.
it?
Yeah, I love she's my baby.
Nice. What about you, Meek? What do you do with your cards?
Me, I think I've got probably most of my shit still.
Still
Just
got
like
it?
I don't know where they're at, but sometimes they like pop up some, like, you know, like when you're like moving or you're doing something, and you got
Yeah.
like a random box or a bag or something like that. You got random papers in, and you go through it, and you're like,
Mine are all
oh
in
shit, this
my
was mad
filing
cute
cabinet.
that she wrote for me, but it's the past. Like you just toss it somewhere, and then you find it again like 3 years later.
Word.
But-
I feel,
But why
I'm the
do
same
they
way.
save it? Because it makes you feel good, or like it, like you know what I mean?
It's a
Right?
memory. It's a core
Right.
memory. I feel like it's like even though you break up with people, they still
Yeah.
you guys still had a moment, I
Yeah.
guess, and
Yeah.
you don't got to erase all your memories.
That's true.
Until you get with somebody that thinks you should.
I mean, then it's out of respect.
See,
I mean, if you got to do, but
Erase that shit.
That depends what you want. If you want that person, then you're gonna have to make sacrifices. If that's not cool with you, then nah.
Word, that's facts.
you said you got yours too.
Oh, I still got all mine.
You know where they're at?
Yeah, I know exactly where they're at.
You got a special. Mine's all
'cause
sporadic.
I did my.
find
I did
shit.
I filed my papers. So sometimes when I find papers, it's like either I toss them or shred them, and then I save some. I have a big filing cabinet, and I just toss them all in there. It's like a folder, literally. I just toss them all in there, bro. All my birthday cards, all that from family, friends.
I got a lot of that
They're
shit
all
too.
they're all in the same spot. So if like I don't go looking for shit, but if when I go through my cabinet, I mean my filing, I have like a tub.
Yeah.
When I go through it and I shred things from last year,
Pops
yeah,
up,
it
right?
pops up every time.
And you always debate like, should I throw this away?
I know,
You're like,
and then I'd be
you're
like, nah, put it
fuck
I
it.
love that shit though, because it's unexpected. It's an unexpected surprise. Like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah. You have any questions?
I don't know. Are you done with yours?
No, you go ahead. Like we go back and forth. You know, we here. We Valentine's Day. You know, what I mean, we doing our thing.
Valentine's. You got a Valentine for us?
Oh, did your view of Valentine's Day change as you aged?
No.
let him expound, please. Go ahead, dude.
I don't have a view of Valentine's Day. That's
Why
why,
not?
I never chased
Okay.
down. I never had one. So I wouldn't know.
Interesting perspective.
Why haven't you had one?
Because I don't.
So even in middle school, high school, you never had a Valentine.
Nope.
You should ask somebody.
Never got that girl the flower back in the day.
With the carnations? No.
Damn, son, used to do that shit every year.
Was broke. Couldn't afford that.
I heard it. You should save your lunch money. You shouldn't eat for a week.
And yo, I used to get free lunch in school, so I didn't need the money.
Damn, heard it. For me, has it changed? Yeah, I feel like it has. It really has. I think when I was younger, I really just thought it was like super generic thing. Like it was just like, yo, it's just, yo, get her some flowers, a bear, and then it is what it is.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, it's like I feel like there's more thought has to be put into it. You know what I mean? Like we talked about with the cards or with the chocolates. Like you know, even if you do something that's generic, do it to your best ability.
Yeah.
That you can in that
Yeah.
moment. You know what I mean? Put at least put some type of thought into it. Do something a little bit, even if you don't have the time to do something crazy, do something just a little bit, like to let them know, like, yo, with the little amount of time I did have, I put a little bit of thought into this, so you make you feel a little more special. So that's where I'm at now with it. Back then, yo, get a chocolate and a bear should be out.
Damn. Yeah.
I spent some time with her.
That's good though.
Yeah.
I think that's how most guys were. Like when you young, you just chocolate, but you ain't got that money. It's like it's what you're taught to do. you don't got nothing, at least give her candy, a bear or something like that. But I feel like as you grow older, you gain experience more with the Valentines you get, and you should get better with Valentines with time, I guess. But I don't know if my vision of Valentines changed since my youth, though. I think it's pretty same. It's a day to celebrate love.
Where carnations? You should give those out. You used to get carnations, like in the school?
No.
Oh, our school used to do that. So it was like Valentine's Day. You could buy a girl a flower and they'll deliver it for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I don't remember.
Oh,
school.
Girls used to collect
honestly,
them. There was some girls, you know, the baddest chicks in the school used to have like 20 of them.
Damn, that's wild. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have liked it.
Nah?
No.
Alright. Same.
That's like ego, like.
Oh, it was an ego.
Yeah.
For some of them girls, it was an ego trip. Yep. Yeah, they used to get like 100 of them.
I like to stay humble.
Oh, I heard it. There's an ego there, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
What about you, though?
Just a little bit.
What about you? Has it changed?
It has. Yeah.
In what way?
I did not like the idea of Valentine's Day, how society portrayed it to be for everyone, and how it was like, also like, I saw in certain men where it was sexualized more, which we live in a sexualized society. But there's a difference when you're doing it right, you know?
What is doing it right?
Yeah, what is doing it right?
Knowing your person enough to do it right.
Got you. Asking questions.
Learning that, paying attention too, because it's not just asking questions, it's paying attention when they speak as well.
Got you. So
What do you mean by Valentine's? They sexualize it from the beginning to the end. Like there's no like sweetness
It's
in
like-
the middle, in the midst.
Well, I shouldn't say everyone. It's just a lot of what I've seen, and I started recognizing, because like I only experienced like, is it 2 Valentines?
Oh, you only
I
have...
think with, yeah.
Wait. I know you dated the one dude for a while, right? The one we just talked about. You only experienced it twice?
So like I don't.
Or you mean like with 2 different people?
I know my worth, you know? So like.
Explain.
So like I've only experienced a Valentine's with that person and then that other situation, yeah.
Oh, so wait. So in the length of time that you were with you know, the dude you just talked about, did you celebrate Valentine's Day multiple times or was
No.
it was just once?
I think,
In that
just once.
7 years.
Damn, you settled, girl.
Yeah.
Just once?
Yeah.
You should never text him back.
Yeah.
But you've healed though.
Yeah, I've healed. Like it was a lot of ego driven, but it's also like the way Latinos are raised. Yeah. That's why I'm like,
crazy.
I'm cool with it because I understand it and I see it. And that's why
See, I agree with you guys
not
now.
everyone's worth
I
my
agree
time.
with you guys.
What?
At first, I was like, yo, I don't think it's too crazy if you don't celebrate it or do anything. But now, thinking about it, if I was with somebody for that long and then we only celebrated once, I'd feel
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird to me.
Ego.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's yeah. The way you're raised sometimes gives you a way of thinking.
So what's like the best like Valentine's Day like date you've been on or like experience you've had? None?
Nope. That's why this year I'm gonna make it one
This year is gonna be the one.
for me, the way that I want to.
Got you.
Yeah.
What
What about you guys?
Best Valentine's date. That's a good one. That's a good question.
This guy, yo. Do you need time?
Yeah, I'm gonna need time. That's a good question to think like what's the
Damn.
best.
So you had some good ones.
I'm about to say, damn.
Yeah.
That's good though.
I don't know.
That's
It's
good.
a lot of them are similar.
As a reuser. So I'm gonna cut that
See,
out. So the next one doesn't know.
No, it's similar. You know, like you go out to eat a lot of times. It's possible you might go see a
See, you gotta
movie,
know your
hotel, or
person.
something like that.
See?
It depends. Like
Oh, hotel. He's a nasty boy.
it depends.
Look, you fit it right into her little box
Exactly.
that she put.
It's not nasty, but you're also being
It's a lot
special
to
in the midst of it. You can like decorate a room with like roses, like
This meat is special.
it's special. But I feel like as a couple,
That boy.
Valentine's usually involves some form of sex and love making
Why though?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
Explain, sir.
Because it's love. We making love on the night of love.
You see
We
what
don't
I
have
mean?
to.
There's like an
He's that guy.
expectation.
It's not really an expectation.
I already peeped that.
No, but you can fall asleep. You don't have
Before
to.
you even knew you.
It's the effort,
But
you know?
I mean, you don't have to. But if it happened, I mean, I guess you're expecting a
You
good night
already
though.
said it. You already said it.
Is it slayed differently on Valentine's Day than it would be on a regular day?
question.
Because it's love, more love.
That's a good question.
He's thinking too hard. That's a no.
Nah, let me.
No, it's slayed differently if your location's different. So like say you got a hotel or something like that, and you got like a jacuzzi, a bathtub, or something like that. It's something a little different
Talking
than.
about it, the background has changed.
So know your person. Yeah.
The background
I
has
see
changed,
what you
but
mean.
Have you slayed it?
But you're that
differently?
person. You always,
asking
sex
if
is
for you.
always on Valentine's Day.
Nah, because there's been times that I've been too tired or fell asleep. I'm drunk, whatever.
But
I'm
he
gone.
wanted it though.
Damn.
But he
So
just got
you
tired.
okay. I know your type. I'm sorry.
She judging.
No, it's okay.
I'm only trolling.
Yeah, it's all good though. This is me.
No, it's good. You should be you.
Hilarious, bro.
That's the beauty of us being different, you know? Just
my God.
you gotta learn your people.
So Valentine's and sex, like,
That go hand in hand for you.
does it go hand in hand for you? Like, it doesn't. It shouldn't go. You shouldn't expect
think it
it,
goes
but
hand in
you shouldn't expect it. But it's a romantic night, and I feel like the chemistry should be there. If the chemistry's not there, then. But I feel like if the night is going good, you guys are doing lovey-dovey things, kissing.
So you
the
prefer
chemistry.
it.
No.
But I mean, if the chemistry's there, the chemistry's there.
won.
So
Okay,
it's
so
like
you prefer
I feel like
it.
the if the
It's
chemistry's
okay to
there.
prefer
You
it.
need it because the nightcap is.
need it.
We're laying in bed. That's his nightcap. There's no. Have a good day.
Lights off.
It's just make sure, you guys are on the same
Yeah,
page.
I guess yes.
What
Know
it
your
is.
person. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, hilarious.
What about you?
What about me?
Yeah.
My most romantic that I've done or that have been done for me, right? Been done for me.
Both.
Both, right?
Either
Nah, y'all didn't answer both. Yeah, I just did one.
Yeah, I just did an experience.
Have you ever done four though?
No, because they didn't deserve it. I'm telling you, I was in a relationship for a while.
So it has to be deserved. So Valentine's Day has to be deserved.
If you're not treating me right,
But if you're still with that person,
and I'm giving you opportunity, that's the thing. Valentine's Day is once a year, and I was a pendeja before. I'm not a
but if-
pendeja anymore.
that's what I'm saying. But if you're still with that person, and if they're not treating you right, but you're still with them, and Valentine's Day comes, you can still celebrate it. You can still do something for them.
You can, but like not when you're like, yo, that motherfucker really treated me like that or something.
But then in that instance, I would be like, why you still there then?
You could love him. You can love him a little bit more than
That's
you hate
why
him
I
normally.
say I'm not a pendeja anymore. We all go through,
Word,
we all
word.
learn.
For me, I think the nicest thing that ever been done for me is I came home, it was lights all over the place.
Oh, I
Nice
lied.
dinner
I
cook.
did do something.
Nice
or like
dinner
they
cooked
didn't
for me.
deserve it.
It was really dope.
Sorry.
Yeah. But that was probably the dopest.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was like it was like, you ever seen like the when you go like you see like a picture of like a couple walking like in the street, but then it's like all lit up. Mm-hmm. Kind of had that look, but indoors though. It was pretty dope. Yeah, it was decorated real nice. Yeah,
That's fine.
That's like,
but yeah, there was a lot of work put into it because I mean, she had to get up and tape everything.
Damn, yeah.
Put everything up and shit, but
Had a nice little candle
nice
dinner
little,
and all
yeah,
that.
it was like the nice bulbs too, like the round ones, small round ones. Yeah, it was real nice. But yeah, that was probably my the best one I've had come to it. I knew the effort that was put into it. Amazing dinner too. So, and
I think that's the thing. Appreciate it too.
yeah,
I don't know
Definitely.
what people do.
always appreciate it. So, do you feel Valentine's Day is the most romantic day of the year, or what?
Personally, or I don't think it should be.
All right, what do you think then? What day should be then?
I think you should celebrate it as often
I
as
don't
you.
give me that generic shit, yo.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying.
What do you mean generic?
Because we already said that. We already said Valentine's Day should just be a little bit more special. That's
Yeah,
what
a lot of people like, yeah,
We all
it's
said you
Valentine's
should-
every day.
We said that. You should celebrate every day, your love every day. But
Yeah.
you turn it up just a little bit more on Valentine's Day. So
I
I'm
think
saying,
you should. If you don't, then like that says something about
So,
you.
but is it
That's
the most
what-
romantic day of the year? Or do you believe like your birthday should be? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, look.
I feel
now
like
you're saying
yeah. birthday. That's why I say if when you say it from that perspective, it's just
birthday, anniversary. Don't forget, there's a whole bunch of different shit.
So I'm telling you, I had a shitty partner. So like, there's certain things that I didn't experience with him that I'm like, yo, wow. Like that's why I left my relationship. So it was kind of like, he believed in traditional relationship, but he was trying to fight it because of the woman that I was, but he couldn't because of his family. And where we were around his family more. So that's when I really learned more about like the reality of him separate from his family. Cause like, it's different in that situation. That's when I moved. So like, that's why I say like, I'm healed because I've recognized all the pendeja shit that I went through because of, there's many things that go to it, trauma and all that stuff. So.
Gotcha. What about y'all fellas? Do you think Valentine's Day is the most romantic day of the year?
Nah, I would think it would be like an anniversary, because that's like the first time. Like it's like was that like a celebration of something that happened for the first time in your relationship? That's what I would think.
So just your first anniversary then?
No.
Oh, you're celebrating. Oh, I get what you're saying. You're celebrating the first. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. What about you, bro?
The most romantic.
Of the year.
Out
of anything, all the holidays, all that shit. Do you believe Valentine's Day should be the most romantic?
I think birthdays, almost like her. I feel like birthdays are dedicated to one person. So like say if it's my birthday or her birthday or whatever, say it's that day is dedicated to you and vice versa. I feel like the anniversaries and all the other, it's kind of like split, but I think it feels more special when it's like, this is your day.
I agree.
You still trying to slay at the end of the night, though. So. That's just you.
If it happens, it happens.
But that's a different perspective, too, that I agree with. I feel like it's true because you are doing the work for that one person and you're knowing them enough that you're going to do it for them. It's not like, oh, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. Or like, we don't know what we're doing. It's kind of like this day's dedicated to you. So, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I agree.
So, since you haven't had that really great experience with Valentine's Day, can you please describe to us what would be a really your perfect Valentine's Day? For a guy, so not by yourself.
So I did lie. I did do something for a guy. I did like a rose petal thing on the bed. We're not going to talk about what it was. We just,
Look, you sexualizing it.
It depends, but that's why you have to know your person.
And the pedal said no sex.
You have to know your person and like the vibes in that moment, because like I think that's another thing.
Does it mean what you think?
But then you know what happened? I took it down because he was being a dickhead.
Oh, he didn't get to see it?
I said, fuck you, no. But I took a picture for my memories.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Yo, the pedals having no sex is crazy.
I said, fuck that.
Yo.
You gotta deserve it.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. So can you explain? Can you explain to us your... what would be your perfect date? Like, what if a guy would do that you would want?
For me, it's honestly a vibe thing. I wouldn't know it until I'm in that experience with that person, because I feel like that person like brings other stuff out. You know what I mean? So like one of the things is, I'm gonna say it, like I wasn't really in love with them, and that's what I recognized. So it was me more giving them the opportunity to allow me to love them. But I recognize why it was trauma.
But do you feel like you have to be in love in order to give somebody such an amazing Valentine's Day, though?
I feel like you have to have a certain level of love. Like when you've been... I think it's hard because when you're raised in a space where traditional is taught to you, and then their traditional is even more traditional, you're kind of confused because you think you're supposed to be this person, but then you start realizing certain things. So like... I just can't fake it. You know what I mean? So I started recognizing like, what am I doing? I'm just doing what felt okay because he was a good person and like he had goals and stuff like that. Like I did. But then I got to the point where I'm like, this person's just loving me for him. It was selfish love. And yeah, because of what I was going through in those situations is why I stayed so long as well. And like, I had hope, You know what I mean? Because he was a good person, but he was a good person more to other people than he was to me. And I recognize that. Yeah, it's true. But I also recognize sometimes we don't recognize how familiar that is within our families and stuff like that. So that's when you get attached more, where it's like, this seems normal, but it's not normal. And obviously I learned that. So that's why I'm like,
so you don't know your,
I don't know. It depends on what that person brings out of me and that day, like how I'm feeling that day. Everything is how I'm feeling, because fucking life.
Right, so you wouldn't want somebody to plan something ahead. They would have to wait for how you feel that day.
If they know me enough, I would hope
that they would wait till
that
the day.
They would do something, or like ask me, have the conversation with me. I feel like it's more like that.
But do you? All right. So
you don't like surprises?
So you just make up.
I do.
Can you make something up for us? Like, what would you?
I can't make something up.
Nah.
I don't know.
Oh, all right. So
like just make sure I'm enjoying my day. Like, don't give me generic stuff. Don't do generic.
Why? If they put thought into it, it's not generic anymore.
Then you don't know me enough, and I don't want it.
Heard it.
Hard date.
Because I'm not looking for like dating. I'm not. I'm looking for someone who has the same goals as me and the same like. If you're not there, like, don't waste my time. I got too many goals. I don't want to be distracted.
Word. That's true. That's smart.
That's just me. Like I feel like I've learned more in that relationship than people do dating. Because you're not paying attention to things and like why you made certain decisions or how you felt and stuff like that. Like, you have to go through that stuff to know yourself enough. And when you do, you start learning your worth a little bit more. Like, what the hell was I thinking? Or what the hell's wrong with people? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you always have hope in the beginning. It's hope.
It is.
But people do you wrong sometimes. So, you know?
That's facts. We all go through it.
They just move stupidly.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah.
So, have you ever have you gotten any like any unwanted like romantic attention that you, and then how have you dealt with it, like that you didn't want?
What do you mean?
Like let's say somebody wants to do some nice, like some guy just went and bought some shit for you. You're like, hey,
I think when I was younger,
blah blah, or
like I got like a teddy bear or something when I was younger, and I felt awkward because like I didn't really like know him.
Did you give it back?
I think I took it, but then like I threw it away.
That's terrible.
Because I was like, ooh, I don't know if that has a camera or something. That was younger me. I don't know. Because I didn't really know the dude. Like, I'm like, this is kind of awkward. Like thank you, but like I don't know you enough.
I get it. You didn't want to be impolite either.
Yeah, I didn't want to like I'll take it, pero it's gonna go somewhere else. I felt bad, but like I gotta protect myself just in case. Because that's awkward. What do you do? Like, I don't even know you.
I was just trying to see if you have been in that type of situation.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of women go through weird situations, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Y'all deal with a lot more than we do.
Yeah.
For sure. I agree. You got any questions? Because you ain't been asking. I've been going off.
I know.
Got a list.
I've been going off like crazy. So I just want to make sure we get some of yours.
Did that.
We get some of yours in there before we
did that.
We get out of here.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys have kids. I'm gonna get in the topic.
I got a kid.
But like, do you feel like you should celebrate something for Valentine's Day with your kid?
I think you should do something small at least, whether it's candy, flowers, just anything, an outfit. If you want to take them lunch, I think anything small, it doesn't matter. You don't have to. I don't think but I think something small is nice.
So like more like a gift rather than like quality time type thing.
You kind of spending the quality time with like you're like
okay
in the midst of it, but
okay.
I don't think as deeply as like the dates and all the extravagant stuff. I think like small acts of love.
Do you have a daughter or a son?
A daughter.
Okay.
No, she's adorable.
Yes, she is.
It's my
How old
baby.
is she?
Year and a half.
Oh, this is just a recommendation. You don't have to take it at all.
Smartest baby in
I
the world.
feel like she would appreciate it if you, as a father, would show her that, so that she has higher expectations.
That's definitely the plan.
Yeah, definitely. Because
Like,
I feel like a lot of men don't. And that's why we go through it. That's why women go through it though, because their fathers didn't teach them right. You know what I mean? So like you gotta
hug your daughters. Or else they end up in a
Yeah,
strip
get
club.
them something like a flower or something.
Like, he didn't buy you what? Get him out of here.
Hug 'em,
But that's why I make
someday
gifts.
my son will hug him.
That's why I make gifts for women, men, and children, and like boy or girl. Like I want everyone to kind of feel like, yo, they thought, and I personalize the item. So like you could decide how you want to do it. I don't know. It means something to me.
It
So
does.
I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah, no, you gotta do something for the kids. You know?
Yeah, I think it's important. Like when you teach them that, then they know their worth more. They know their worth more, and like have those expectations that everyone says is high, but it's not really high expectations. It's just what they deserve. A lot of kids don't like get that. That sucks, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Treat them kids.
Did you get it as a kid?
What?
Flowers, chocolate, and stuff?
With your dad?
My dad wasn't really in my life.
Your mom, anybody in your life? Family?
No, I don't know if it was Valentine's Day or if it was Easter, but my mom used to like try to give us gifts, and I did appreciate that. Like that's something that I learned. I was like, I would love to do that if I have kids.
Gotcha. That's for me. I feel the same way about him. Like well, that he does.
Yeah, I feel like even a little bit goes a long way. You're gonna be happy to see a bear chocolate. It's just like, oh, thank you, you got this for me.
Yeah, I feel you got
Yeah,
that.
like
It's
little
important.
gifts. Yeah, little gifts should suffice.
So like I think more into it. That's why I say I make personalized gifts. Like for me it's so important, and like I feel like when you know what your child would appreciate because you're listening to them rather than like how a lot of people do with their kids. I've worked with kids before too. That's why I talk about it too. So like with the personalization, it's like you could get the color that you want and your kid will be happier because it's their favorite color. Like I want it to be important to your child. That's why I do my resin gifts. But like that's what I would want to do with my kids as well. Like
You gotta know your kids.
yeah,
Know your people.
I mean,
Word, that
And know
is-
your relation. Know your lady. Know your kid.
Yeah.
what else?
What you got for us?
I don't know if we talk about that. How do you feel about gifts, like materialistic versus like experiences?
Oh, we didn't speak on that really. For me, I would be more of the experiences. I'm more of an experienced person, so I think that would be more meaningful to me. So it was like if that was like as a gift, like let's say Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm gonna take you somewhere, day trip. Maybe it's a day trip or something to go experience something. That'd be dope. You know, like I would fuck with that. For me, that's definitely take a picture while you're there, so you got the memory. But
Yeah.
for me,
Yes,
that would
take
mean more
pictures.
than me getting something. But I'll never say no to a gift though.
Yeah, I feel like the experience would probably be more important because even if you did give me you give me something, but the experience was trash, then I'm like, what's the purpose of the gift? Like the gift's not gonna do anything for me.
This guy's so
I don't know. I think at least you got the gift. I would say but
The bad experience is gonna stick out more than the gift.
I
but
see
you
what
still
you
gotta
mean
get-
because I feel like I felt that's what I experienced. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna forget about that gift because it was materialistic, and you just fucking ruined my day.
This guy is crazy.
Like I get it.
The negative. I didn't even think about the negative part of it. I was like,
I think at least you got the gift experience bad. But me, I'm saying the same thing. I'm going with experiences. I really don't care for gifts. I'm not like real materialistic or anything. A lot of shit that gets bought for me, I barely even like anyway. So I'm just like I rather.
See, that's know your people.
Yeah, so I rather go on like experience something. Like I feel like life's about experiences, and
Yeah.
it's way more memorable than whatever somebody's most likely bought for you. That's you're not gonna remember by next year.
That's true.
what about
By the next
you? How
day.
you feeling about it?
Experiences.
Experiences?
Yeah. Make that shit amazing, and it'll be amazing.
It's what it is. It's what life.
Yeah.
Experience is everything, baby.
It is.
Sure. All right.
Okay. Did I have another one?
I think I'm out of questions, so
Okay.
it's like a million. I'm all out.
So, as a man, what do you think would be, or what is the best gift you got for someone and like they truly told you, like, I love this, like, I appreciate this?
Y'all go, yo. Because I got to think.
I got to think too.
To be determined.
Yo, this guy, man. Holy shit.
The best gift
Damn, I got to think about it. Now.
that they truly appreciated.
Wait, it's the best gift that someone got us, or we got
No,
them?
that you got.
You got them, like, it wasn't basic.
The best
And,
gift we
like-
got them. Damn.
And like
On
they really
Valentine's Day.
they really showed you that appreciation in a different way. That you know what I mean?
Trying to think.
Good question.
That is
She got me thinking. Did I really know my partners?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Let's see. Like, yo, this was amazing. Best gift ever.
It's a tough one.
I think you should put crickets.
It wasn't.
Oh, you have a button?
Nothing.
That's all I got right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stumped me on this one.
Okay.
I mean, I've done.
I bought somebody
I've done
somebody
a lot,
gift,
but I
it was
don't know what
dumb
that
luck
like.
that they ended up liking what I got them.
Okay, so no, that doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. That's not like
Yeah, like damn. I've done a lot, but it's like I feel they appreciated it, most of it though. Like yeah.
Like the most special.
I don't know what the most would be. It's hard to think.
It shows different perspectives of your efforts. So like if you feel like you did enough, you know. He's still thinking. I'm
Yeah,
trying
but
to. Do you know your
said
partners?
gift though, like
Yeah.
gift.
That they, but it
Something bought?
could be experience
done?
or
Oh, see, that's different.
but non-sexual too.
That's different.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I should have explained that more.
Yeah, no, I didn't know
My
what
bad.
you meant. I didn't know what you meant. But yeah, nah, if we're going with that, then probably one of my first times ever like really cooking like a full Valentine's Day meal. I think that was an experience for me and her at the time.
Okay.
Because at that time I think I'd just moved out my parents' crib, so I never had the opportunity to do that before. So yeah, that was different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got Beyonce tickets once. But the show actually got canceled because Beyonce lost her voice and pushed the date back, and then we ended up doing something else. But that probably would have been
Damn.
100 times better than changing the plan.
But was the plan at least like worth? You know what I mean? Probably no.
It was an experience, but I feel like that would have been
Okay.
a bigger probably experience. But like say if you go out the state or do, it's like it's similar, but
I say.
It's more like
that-
personal to them.
yeah,
I
you know,
get
like
that.
somebody's like a big favorite, but like
Yeah, I get that.
But it's like, I think she lost her voice. They pushed
Damn,
the date
that
back.
sucks,
And then,
though.
like, come
Oh
on,
my
son.
God. That
Like, I had
would've been-
plans and everything, and then you want to get sick on me, girl? Yeah.
What are the odds?
Yeah, I'm not buying no free tickets.
Yeah, it's
there.
hard. That's a hard one. Yeah.
I think that was around, like, Drunken Love and shit. But, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been the one, my boy. Would have been the one. Drunken. Oh, then you would have got your drunken love at the end.
All night.
You would have been like, yo, I got you Beyonce tickets though. What's good?
Oh, yeah, there was definitely expectation.
Don't worry, you know how we ended the night. Boy's crazy, man.
You're going to see what I'm talking about soon.
Yo,
Oh, okay.
here we go. What we got?
Intimacy versus sex.
Sensual versus sexual. Heard it. So what's the question?
Yeah.
Explain
That's
it
the
more.
question?
Yeah.
Oh, which one we prefer, or like?
No, like tell
so
me
what-
your
what are our thoughts on
definition.
intimacy?
Yeah, versus sex. Yeah.
Me,
And then which you prefer.
I think intimacy, I think, is more of being like close with someone, and it can involve sex, but it's like I feel like it's hard to explain. It's more of a closeness,
Okay.
but I really can't give you a definition. I think more on it. Pass it to George.
Pass it or faucet?
I feel like intimacy. I mean, if it's somebody that you really like it's somebody you really have feelings for, you just want to just be around them. Like, you don't need the sexual action. You know what I'm saying? If you're just lusting after somebody, then it's just straight up sex. Then, like,
Yeah.
you really don't care about that person like that. You just like what they can bring to the table.
Yeah.
Bedroom wise, but yeah, I feel like that's the difference for me.
Take him to Pound Town. You can't do both. Give them both. Give them intimacy and give them Pound Town.
And then give them intimacy after.
And intimacy after, before and after. You know what I mean?
Know your person.
Know your person. Depends on the person.
Yeah.
For me, I think intimacy makes a sexual experience a lot better. You know what I mean? Unless, it's a one night or something like that. But if you if it's somebody you actually like or actually dealing with for a while, or looking to get in a relationship with them, I believe intimacy is probably the most important part. You gotta wanna, kiss on the person. You gotta wanna take your time with the person. I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's different for everybody, but I feel the intimacy part is important though, because it can't be just cold-hearted sex, and you think you're gonna stay with that person a long time and shit like that. So
great.
the intimacy is probably the most important thing.
Do you feel like it could go one way?
What do you mean?
The intimacy and sex for one person, and the intimacy and sex for another, and like it's a mindset thing.
What do you mean, like one person?
They could believe that you're experiencing the same thing that they're experiencing.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe.
I believe so.
I think it's a mindset thing because
Okay.
Yeah, if you know the person you with and the two people are connected, I feel like if you're connected on that level, I feel you would recognize that, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Obviously you have to pay attention.
yeah, there's
Have you
situations
ever
people like
experienced
more than
not?
others. Like you might like somebody more than they, or vice versa, and
Yeah.
it's like
That's true. But like, is it gradual? Like it gets better?
Oh, well,
Like for
if,
you.
if you're with somebody, the intimacy.
Like once you feel that intimacy with someone where it's like, okay, that's the intimacy that I want. Like you can't have less than that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, with that
Nah,
person,
but-
you kind of like crave it now. I feel like once you
like-
get it, you kind of like.
Nah, well, I feel like there's sometimes, you deal with somebody in certain situations, we ain't got too much time, we could do a quickie right now. Like that's, we don't need the intimacy in this moment, but we know each other enough that, we could get that later on. You know what I mean? You can have a quickie in the car.
It's cool to have both.
Yeah, you got both. You can have a balance.
It doesn't always have to be lovemaking. You can be,
we could
be wild sometimes.
we could be in the Grand Canyon. Yo, I want some cheeks in the Grand Canyon so I can experience this and I can remember this forever.
Okay.
That could be a nice, yeah. We don't need no intimacy here on top of this rock.
Pun intended.
This rock, no, yeah, you got it. I thought I had to bring it back.
I got you, dog.
That was off the top, yo.
Bars.
Tell you, I barred him to death. But that's what I'm saying. There could be a nice balance. Like you could keep it fun, where you can do the quickies, or where it's like we're on the couch watching a movie, maybe just that moment, But then when we're in the bedroom, that could be real intimate.
So like, if you don't have intimacy, can you have the sexual experience? You know what I mean? Like which will make or break.
I feel if you never gain the intimacy, it will definitely break the sexual experience faster. You know what I mean? Because it'll get stale. Like I feel like one person will at some point be like, yo, is it gonna get a little bit
So
more
like,
than this?
it's the one person, like that other person. Do you feel like they understand? I guess it's an understanding thing. You gotta know your person.
I mean, or if you can find somebody who's cool with just cold,
Yeah, that's
Let me
true.
whip my meat out, lay down.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you find somebody that's cool with that, then I guess that's as far as the it's levels.
That's
so
true.
if you find somebody on your same level of intimacy, then you could that could work. I'm sure there's people out here that works perfectly fine. Yo, coming home, spread eagle.
Know your person.
Make sure the lube is
So
ready.
do you feel like all your sex has to be intimate? Because I feel like there's some women that like they're like all the way this way or all the way that like.
Personally, yes. If it's not, then like, what are we doing? You know?
I don't worry. Gotta know your person.
Yeah. That's why I say, you gotta know your person.
Word. I think I knew some people. Like I did this. There's some girls I knew that even they ain't like kissing during sex and shit like that. There's people like that though.
No, and I get it. Like, I think it's also a trauma thing, but it's also like knowing yourself. I feel like you have to know yourself before you know who your person is too. Like if you don't want to get to know yourself enough, you're not going to have the right person for you regardless.
Or self-awareness is important.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
for sure.
Are they gonna try to turn you to somebody?
That's facts. You got more?
She got a whole list.
Yeah, but we went through a lot of them.
Unknowingly just talked about it, right?
Yeah.
That's how we do. That's what the pod.
It's relatable. So how do you feel about lingerie or like dressing up, women and men, like doing something?
Have I
Like,
done it? We had an episode about it.
oh really?
Yeah, I've done it. And for me, I fuck with lingerie pretty
Okay.
heavy. I just don't feel like Do not buy lingerie for you from me. I hate that. I've been there.
Don't buy
It's an
lingerie
experience.
Say that
for
again?
you. Oh yeah.
So when they say,
I agree.
when they buy themselves out.
Yes. Oh my God, I
for you.
agree.
Yeah, don't buy it for yourself and then say, yo, this is for you for my birthday or
Right.
for Valentine's Day
Yeah.
for me. And no, it's not for me, bro.
Yeah,
It's for you because if we break up today, you're gonna use it for somebody else
That's
tomorrow.
crazy.
I don't know. It's still nice gesture. I think.
Nah, you could buy it. Don't consider it as a gift for me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Yeah.
like,
Personally, I feel like
or just don't say it.
if you want to see it, you got to buy it. Like, you know what I mean?
What? That I gotta buy it?
Well, it depends. I guess it depends on the person.
She could buy it. It's cool. Just don't say
Yeah,
it's a gift
yeah.
for me.
I'm cool both ways.
I just don't want
I
it to be
can't.
said. I've been there.
Because-
we talk about experiences, right? We talk about experiences.
Because she's gonna use it again. That's
No.
fine?
That's not the reason. That was just.
That's basically what he's saying. Is he gonna use it with the next dude?
I mean, sometimes there's
I'm saying
little
no.
truth.
Even if no, it's not that. It's
Okay.
even if let's say you end up staying with the person a long time, but
Yeah.
they still bought it and they say, yo, this is Valentine's Day gift for you.
Yeah.
But they're wearing it.
Is that the only gift?
It don't matter, man.
Nah, because it is. It's something extra. They're adding extra to that
Don't call it a
special
gift.
day, bro.
Just don't call it a gift, bro. It's not
So
for me.
you don't appreciate that.
No,
okay.
but yeah, that portion. But like, I do love lingerie though. I really do. I think it's
So, like-
sexy as shit.
So then I don't get it then.
No, but I agree.
So it's
with you.
not
Don't
you
gift
love
yourself
it,
something
but
for me.
Yeah, don't.
so what
don't-
if she didn't buy
I'm gonna
it?
buy myself a watch and be like, yo, it looks nice on me for you.
Yeah, that
So
sounds
what
crazy.
if she didn't buy it?
What you mean?
And you love lingerie. What if she didn't buy herself lingerie for you?
So how did she get it?
So how- who
The
bought
last
it?
dude.
She doesn't wear it anymore.
What do you mean?
She doesn't buy it
What do you mean?
because
No.
It's not
I
a
said
gift
could
for
buy
you.
It. You could buy it. Just don't say it's a gift for me though.
Yeah, don't-
So what if she stops wearing it because you're saying it's not a gift for
She
you?
shouldn't because I enjoy lingerie.
Nah, but she bought it for you.
What?
She can be wearing pajamas, but she knows she's gonna look sexy around you.
I don't want
So she
Know your
bought them.
person.
What I'm saying is, I don't want it to be Valentine's Day or my birthday, and you be like, oh, this is a gift.
But it
For
was
you.
thoughtful.
But
She had to
it is
think
for
about
you
that.
though. It's for you.
What would look good on her for you?
Nah. See, that's selfish.
Nah, it's
How
for
is
you.
that selfish? You love lingerie. She knows you love lingerie.
Don't
Complicated,
say it's
bro.
a gift for
But
me.
it's like you said, if it ends up not working out, she can still wear that lingerie.
That
So that was the
part doesn't-
ultimate reason?
No, that part doesn't even matter. What I'm trying to tell you is, I feel it's selfish. If I'm buying something for me that I think looks good on me, but I'm telling you it's for you, no.
I think it's different if you do that and you're supporting her business. But lingerie is different. You're saying
No, I'm
you
saying
love
it's the
it.
same.
So how is she gonna
I love it. Buy it. Don't tell me it's a gift for me. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
just hope.
You know
just
what I mean?
hope, yeah. Know your
That's what
person.
I'm
Know
saying.
your person.
Don't tell me it's my gift.
It's gonna matter, but
I
like
don't
not
see it-
enough that it's
I don't
a
see
gift.
it as my gift.
She gonna ruin the moment. Boner killer. Like yo, get out of here. Like
Just know from now.
Soft like a motherfucker. Yo. Like what?
get that out of here, girl.
Stop being selfish. I feel
That's
it's selfish
crazy.
at the moment.
How? She literally had to go through that process of getting what looks
She
good
took
on her
effort,
for
bro.
you.
She took time. She found
and she paid for
I
it.
hear yourselves.
I'm going to sleep.
Sound crazy.
I'm going to
It's
sleep.
the effort, bro.
Man,
She
I
put
hear, yo,
effort in.
this is the gift I got you.
I'm going to sleep.
I'm
Good
asleep.
night.
I'm be like, yo, you just ruined it.
I can't. Okay.
So what if she said, "I got this for you"?
No.
So she can't even get in the conversation with you because you'd be like,
I
ego,
got this
ego.
for you because it's for self. It's for self, bro.
She
Yeah.
could have came in there in pajamas.
Maybe
your
you'll find a
hoodie.
person that's okay with that.
I'm not gonna go get a turtleneck for myself and be, oh, it look good. It look good on me. I got it for you.
Yeah.
Because I know you think I look good in it. That's crazy, bro.
That's different.
No, it's the same thing.
do
It's
they
something
love
you're wearing?
Do they love turtlenecks on you?
Maybe they do.
Maybe they don't though.
No,
you
no,
love
I'm saying,
lingerie on
but
her.
either way, no, either way. Even if she was like, "Yo, you look good in that," right? I would love to see more shit like that. I wouldn't go out my way to go and be like, "Yo, this is a gift for you." No, I'm buying it for myself.
So just don't say it. Just do it. Don't say it.
I'm buying it for myself. If I'm buying it for me,
No, but I'm
there's a
saying if
selfish
she
part of it.
happens to say it,
But it's not. I'm not
it's just
gifting you
gonna-
with my selfishness. That's what it is. It's like you're gifting me with your selfishness. Period.
It's not self because she went out her way to do it, so it's not like selfish.
it is,
It's
though.
selfless.
No, selfish.
So if she liked
If she
a
just bought
piece
it-
on you
Yeah.
and you bought it to wear for her, what if she calls it
No.
a gift?
That's her calling it a gift. I ain't calling it a gift.
Yeah, nah,
I ain't gifting
true.
you something I'm buying myself. That's crazy. That's not a gift.
Okay, so just don't call it a gift.
You know what I mean? If you think I look good in some glasses, I'm not gonna go buy the glasses. Yo, I look good in it, right? For you.
Yeah.
Nah, but she's using it for you. It's like for your amusement. It's for your pleasure.
Different perspectives.
It's for your pleasure.
All something you're wearing. I'm literally naming everything you wear.
But it's different.
It's for your eyes only, too.
Lingerie is
What's
sexy. You find it sexy.
Okay.
So you
She
want
finds
that.
my glasses sexy. I don't buy it for
It's
myself.
not the
for
same
her.
sexy.
What
It
you
is
mean?
not
Why
the same sexy.
They're okay. Well, we could get
It's
into
not
that.
the same
There's women that what's it called? They like somebody. Okay,
I
a woman
think,
that
okay,
likes,
if you're
when
going
she
to
has
bed
sex-
with your sexy
Hold on.
glasses all
That
the time.
when she has sex, she needs her man to wear socks and shoes. Right, that's sexy to her. Turns her on.
Yes.
Right? So I would not go and buy shoes, wear them during sex, and be like, "Yo, I bought these for myself for you." No, bro.
It's just
No.
about
As a
saying
gift.
it.
It's not,
So
no.
you'll do it, but you won't say it.
I do, but I won't say it.
Okay. Got it.
It's not the same thing.
It's like
Don't count it in the gifts of if you buy me a bunch of shit, right? So for my birthday, let's say my birthday came, you bought me a gift.
So don't say happy birthday.
No, not that. Listen, if you bought me a gift, right? Something I got, boom. All right, bought me a gift. At the end of the night, don't be like, yo, I also bought this for you. Nah, bro, you bought it for yourself.
Model it.
Yo, just go to bed after that.
No, all I'm saying is you bought the lingerie. Yo, you bought some lingerie. Yo, that shit look good.
you
right?
ungrateful.
I'm grateful, bro. I've been there.
Just
All I'm
don't
saying
say
is-
it.
There's no like because you went through. If you bought it for yourself, right? How do you know if that specific one is one I would like though?
Because she knows you enough that
I
she's
get it.
gonna.
Yes.
She sees.
What if I see it and
Women
I'm like,
pay
not that
attention
one?
more than men. So
What if I'm like, oh, not that one? Right?
Damn.
She bought it. I bought this
Maybe
for you.
she bought it
and
back
then
up.
and then I see it, right? And then she puts it on. And I'm like, I don't really like that one like that.
You being honest.
And it's petty.
Right? So then now it's not a gift for me.
damn. So you're not even thinking about her.
See,
That's
now I have to
wild.
think about you on my day. When you doing something for me, I have to
Women
think
are
about you.
insecure.
Though. All I'm trying to, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you buy something, if you buy
Just don't say it. I get it.
All right,
I get
that's
it.
what I'm
Don't say
saying.
it.
You know what I mean? If it look good, I'm gonna tell you look good, but it don't
Know
be
your
like,
people.
yo, I gift.
It's for
This
you.
is for you.
Know your person.
Are you enjoying it though?
Yes, fool.
So it's like, say if you take a girl out to eat, is that for her? Is that for you? Like if she likes blah blah, she likes some restaurant, whatever. You guys go out to eat. Did
the
you
same thing.
like?
I am paying for the service, for the experience. I am paying for that. Her buying it.
She's paying for the experience.
No. But I'm buying her.
So you
dinner,
could
bro.
enjoy it more?
I'm buying her.
She was like,
dinner.
"You didn't do
That's
this
not
for me.
even
You
the
did
same
this
thing.
for you.
It's not
You
the
did this
same
for you."
thing. Buying-
Or like,
She's not spending a dime when we go out to eat, bro.
Yeah, that's not the
I'm
same
It was like,
paying
"You
for
did this for you," or she might be like,
No.
"You wanted to eat here.
I
You did this for
wouldn't
you."
take her to a restaurant that I'm more to enjoy than her, bro.
She'd be like-
I'm not gonna. That's
she'd be like-
selfish. There's a
So you
selfish
think
in
she
that, bro.
enjoys the lingerie more than you do?
If she's buying it for herself, look, she picked something she wanted. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're saying it's a gift from me, if let's say
So let's
there's a
say she
difference
had
in
a
it.
list and
Yo,
she
I
showed
bought
you
I bought
that.
lingerie that I think I would look good in. That's different. What do
Okay.
you think of it? She puts it on, boom, I bought this shit. But now when it gets into, yo, I bought this for you. I bought this for you as a gift. That's different.
So she can't even have the conversation with you like, I want to buy you lingerie for your birthday. Which one do you want?
That's cool. That's different.
It's how? Because she's
completely different,
she's
yo.
talking to you about it. So you prefer
Different.
communication
Yo,
like that.
pick one for me.
Instead of a
Most likely,
surprise.
I will pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
But
That's
it's
different.
she wants to pay for it because it's your birthday.
Okay, you wearing something nice, but don't
How
call
is
it
it
gift for me.
It's not a gift for
It's
him.
not a gift
You
for
just
me. I
don't
don't
like
want to
what
be
it
gifted
said.
to me though.
Got you.
It's not gifted to me.
Right, so if you buy lingerie, are you gifting her or are you gifting yourself?
If I buy it for her,
Yeah.
if she wants lingerie, I'll buy it for her.
He just doesn't like to say it.
What he's trying to say is, but
If I'm buying it for her,
Yeah.
it's a gift for her, bro. I'm paying for it. It's a gift.
But if it's something you want,
You go first.
Perfect timing.
No, because you just like made no sense right there.
No,
you
it
said that.
make-
You said
it
it's
makes
a
perfect
gift for
sense.
her.
nah, but what if you
But
want
the
it though?
lingerie's not-
For it.
But what if you want it?
he's saying, what if you want to see her in?
But
And you
you're-
buy it for-
Are you talking about him?
Yeah, he's buying it for her. Is it?
It's a gift. See, look,
No,
you just said it.
no, I'm saying
a gift for her.
you're buying lingerie.
Yeah.
Is it a gift for you or is it a gift for her?
It's a gift for her.
But you want her in the lingerie.
That's what he's saying.
I'm not demanding like that. See? Exactly. There it goes. There it goes. I'm not demanding like that. I'm not gonna be like, yo, make sure you wear this shit for me. I'm cool.
After you might know she likes to get sexy sometimes. So you
If I
buy
see some dope shit, I'll send it to her. Yo, what do you think of this? Would you want it?
Just know your person.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Know
how
your
I feel.
person.
Would you
That's
want
it.
Just don't buy lingerie for you and say it's a gift for me. That's all I'm saying. It's not a gift.
Know your that's where most arguments come from. Not knowing your person. You guys be arguing from that, and
Nah, we'll
that's,
never argue
or maybe
from that.
not. I mean, maybe she'd be like, "Yo, this is for you." You're like, "No, the
No.
fuck, it's not."
It wouldn't be an argument. I'd be like, "Oh, nah, I'm asleep. You ruined it. The day was going great. Look what you did. Having a great night."
But you said you guys do like you do 1 year, they do 1 year. So
No, that was in
if
the
you
past.
get that experience.
That was in the past.
Oh.
Yeah. And I had that experience. That's what I'm saying, yo. I had that experience, and I was
But
like,
that's
"No,
because-
this is a very selfish thing you're doing right now."
What?
I don't
You know
get
what
it.
I'm
I don't get it.
Bought myself a
What?
gift. Imagine that shit, though. What the fuck?
So wait, if you buy lingerie for her, like you're wearing it,
Wait, who's wearing it?
you.
I'm buying lingerie for her.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
saying the other way
But I
around.
wouldn't tell her.
So
yo,
it's just about not saying it.
No,
like just
but
don't bring
include
it
it as,
up.
yo, this is a gift for me. It's not a gift for me, yo. If I'm buying it for me, let's say I'm buying
So you
lingerie for
expect
myself,
it every
right?
day?
So let's
you,
say,
you have expectation.
no, I don't. Listen. If let's say I'm wearing lingerie for her, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not even fucking mangerie, whatever the fuck it's called. Mankinis.
Whatever.
But if you, let's say I see something dope, yeah, I could wear for her. I wouldn't tell her, yo, I bought this as a gift for you.
Yeah.
On this day, it's not a gift for you. I bought it for myself.
So,
I'm wearing it.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a
So
gift
it's
for
like
you.
I bought it for myself because the mood is gonna be better because
Exactly.
of it. Okay.
But it's
Got
not
you.
a fucking gift for you.
It's
though.
a gift for me. Bring that
Don't
ass
say
here.
it. Just don't
That's
say
what
it.
you for you.
It's a gift.
All I'm saying is
I would appreciate it.
you would. It's not a gift for me.
Okay. Do you have
Because at the end of the day, whose house does it go to? Yours. It's not my gift.
She can keep
Are
it
you gonna
there.
wear it? See, if it's my
Exactly.
gift, are you gonna wear it every fucking time I say wear it? That's
thought you weren't
that's a real
demanding.
gift.
That's real demanding.
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's a real gift.
It's true.
Are you gonna wear every single time I say, yo, put that on? You're gonna wear it every time. If you really bought it for me and that's my gift,
I
I can
think
use
it
that
should.
gift
So
whenever I
That,
want.
that is
I
bullying,
think
bro. Like, yo,
that's
no, I'm saying if you say
That's not a gift.
if you buy her a pair of shoes and
I
you're like,
mean,
yo,
I
put those
think-
shoes on today. Put them shoes on today. Like, nah, bro, you can't like.
No.
It depends how are you
That's
approaching
different.
it. How are
That's
you
different.
approaching it?
No, that's different. What he's saying is completely different. If
Why is that
I
completely
bought her
different?
shoes if I bought her shoes, I'm buying her something, bro. I literally said that. You're changing it.
Yeah.
I'm buying her something. If I bought
So
shoes,
what- all right,
if
so
I
what-
bought shoes for myself for her, and she's like, yo, put those shoes on when we're going out
Yeah, then
tonight.
he has to do it
Put
every
those
time.
shoes on.
Yeah.
Those are my shoes you got for yourself. Put those shoes on tonight when we go out to the restaurant.
That
Every
has
time
to-
we go to a restaurant, put those shoes on. That's a gift for her because that's her gift.
That is aggressive.
Come
So,
on, bro.
But it makes
so
sense.
like, if
It
she
makes
were
sense.
to wear, like, how would you approach the situation if
Softly.
you did want her to wear? That's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, you're very like
No, I'm just
intense right
passionate right
now.
now, though. I'm just speaking because nobody's listening.
Because I'm like, damn, watch out, girl.
I'm passionate. Like, nobody's listening. If it's really
But
a
I
gift for
do
me,
think-
then every time I want to see you in it, you have to wear it. But that's not
So
reality,
experience. Did you not experience that? And that's why
That's
you
what
feel
I'm
that
trying
way.
to- I was trying to explain that,
That's
but
what I'm
nobody's
saying.
listening.
'Cause,
Everybody
like,
wanna argue this shit
But when
back.
you bring up that perspective, it's different because I agree. Like in that situation, if I'm buying a gift for you and you would like to see me in that,
Then anytime
if
I
I'm
want to
if
see you
I'm in
it,
that mood too,
Yeah.
like yeah.
if I'm in,
I
if
think
I'm
it
on the
should
way
be like
home and I
that.
want to see you in it,
It's
literally,
compliment.
I think it should be like
can you
that,
wear
but
for
it's
me
a
tonight?
mutual
But
thing.
The minute you say no, bro, that's not my gift.
Yeah.
That's yours. It's your decision to do what you want
Yeah,
with
that's
it.
true.
I mean, shit doesn't
not
have
my
to be
gift.
on demand.
No, it's not on demand.
No, I
All
think
I'm
it's a
saying is I will
mutual- he's
ask-
just
I'll
passionate
soften it.
right now.
But what I'm saying is,
It's a
if
mutual
it's really
thing.
my gift, I should be able to do as I please with it.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And then in that,
Yeah,
when it's
you
out of
sound
my hands,
demanding.
it's not my gift. It's your gift.
Not wrong.
That's all I'm saying.
You're just demanding with it right now.
No, right
so
now I'm
like
just
in the
passionate, my
experience,
bad.
you wouldn't be like
wouldn't
you.
be so
It's
demanding
not
about
like
it.
it's more like if she's okay with it too.
Yeah,
like,
if you cool with
yeah.
it, yo, can you put that thing
Okay,
on for me
that's
tonight?
all we have
But
to say.
my whole shit is, it's not a gift for me if I can't have it whenever I want it.
Exactly. I understand that.
That's
yeah.
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's your gift.
Know your
And you
person.
can you
Yeah,
wear it when
because-
you want to wear it. When you want to get sexy for me is when you wear it. That's your gift. It's not
Yeah, that's
mine.
not good.
No, I get that. Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
you-
For
think it's
that
too hard.
night, it might be you doing. Yes, it's a gift for me for that night. But after that night, whenever you feel like you want to wear it, is when you wear it. That's your gift, not mine.
I think it's your
I have no control on
So
it
I feel like it's a gift for the night.
for the night.
It depends. So,
For the night.
so you don't want the night gift. That's not a
I don't
gift
want a night
unless
gift.
it's consistent. Like
It's got to be mine.
If you want,
Gotcha.
to buy something that's material,
Yeah.
that I could keep. All right, cool. You know know what I mean? But don't not something that's for me.
It's a
but in your
sexy
position.
experience she's paying for.
Yeah.
Throw it away then. Throw it away after that night. Now it's a gift for me for the night, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if I have no control over it, it's not really a gift for me. It's just for you. Selfishness. It's a slight. It's a level of selfishness though. But a lot of people don't really see it that way because people are like, oh, she's doing it for me. Nah. You have no control over that lingerie after that night, bro.
Exactly.
When's the next time you gonna see it again?
Whenever she want to get sexy.
All right then. Whenever she want to get sexy, that's her gift, bro. That's what I'm saying, man.
So even the first night, it's not your gift.
No. There's a level of there's levels to everything. There's a level of selfishness in that.
Okay.
I don't
There's
need
not
nothing.
Unless
I don't need nothing from it, right? I don't need anything.
so for you
If I
it's
want-
more it's
a
consistent.
Want. Yeah, if it's a gift for me, if you're really saying it's a gift for me and you're being really honest about it, what a gift for me.
But are
is-
you just approaching it like that in the beginning? Like, damn, you don't even know yet.
No, I don't do that. I'm just saying it's an experience I've been through that I'm just like,
Okay, because you've been through. Okay, I get
Because
it.
you know what I mean? I've been gifted that, right?
Yeah.
And then when it came down to like, yo, it's a night where it would be dope for that. Yo, can you wear that? Nah, not really feeling it. Blah blah. That's not a gift for me, bro.
Yeah.
That's not my gift.
I
That's your
think
gift.
that's a for sure. Like, know
Look at
your
that.
person.
Look where we at.
Know your
That's a know your person. That's a know your person thing.
It's a know your person because, like,
And I'm
right
telling
now
you who I
you
am.
sound demanding with it, but I understand
No, I'm
what
just
you mean from a
passionate.
yeah.
I'm not trying
no,
to.
no.
I'm not demanding like that person.
No.
They both can be true.
I know, but like,
What?
when I watch, I'm like, damn.
Yo, anybody watching, y'all
That-
know me.
that
yo. I get
sounds
passionate with my
crazy.
shit. I just get passionate with my shit when I'm talking. Nobody was listening to me.
It should,
so I
but
was
it
like,
really
We was
is
listening
that
to you.
knowing
Nah,
your
you wasn't
person
listening. You trying to
and
argue that shit. You get me, bro.
I got it. I was there.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he gets me.
just when you know your person too. Like, obviously, if your woman's okay with that, she's okay with that. If she's not, then
Now
she's
you
gonna
know.
leave.
Now if I'm
Please
with a
leave
girl, I'll
if
be
you're
like,
not
yo,
okay with that.
this is a gift for you. Anytime you want me to wear it, I'll wear it. Cool.
As long
Now
as
we talking about a different type of gift.
Any time's a big commitment.
But
that-
that's your gift then.
So then
listen,
don't,
that's a
saying.
good perspective.
so
to
don't,
have
so don't buy
too.
me that gift. Now give me something that I can actually keep and control myself.
But that's like to want something whenever you ask because it's like
If I buy you something, you control it anytime you want, bro.
It's your gift.
If I buy you anything, literally anything if I buy you a phone, right now, you control it anytime you want.
it's
in your
different.
possession,
It's different
bro.
forms of gifts.
Okay, but that
don't
form
know
of
how to
gift,
break them
what I'm
down.
saying is that form of gift I don't want. That's
I
it.
feel you.
That's all I'm saying. That form of gift I don't want.
Damn.
It's not a gift.
To me, it's not a gift. It's just selfishness.
So what would be a better gift than that?
Anything.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
If I
Just don't call it a gift. It's not because it's not to me. I don't even consider that a gift. It's not a gift. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we at with it.
Do you have any more
Got me?
questions?
A wild boy.
I'm just saying, bro. That's just facts, man.
What was your first Valentine's Day experience?
Damn.
The first one,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like you did for someone else and like someone did for you.
I don't even remember.
Went out to eat. I feel that's literally.
Where'd you go? You remember? Because I don't have no idea where my first
my
Valentine's
first
dinner
one.
was.
Nah, I don't like. It's tough.
Like even when you were a kid, like, well, you didn't feel like Valentine.
Yeah, we
so
didn't.
you said you always felt like Valentine's.
Yeah, you said
Sorry,
you never
I didn't
changed.
mean to like.
So good.
Like Valentine's didn't really change for you. You always felt it should be a day of like love. So like, do you remember your first experience where it really made you feel like that?
KFC chicken sandwich.
Let's see. Where do we go?
Man, you went to KFC, bro.
Yeah, that's where I worked
You had
at.
the free sandwich from that old
That's
man.
where I met my girl at the time.
The free
Oh,
ice cream
okay.
sandwich from the old man. That's what
But
you.
back in my high school days, let's see.
That man, yo, you know KFC did that shit. They give you a little flour on the table.
Remember where we? I got no
Man,
idea.
he bullshit.
No.
It was probably some small like
was at
Applebee's Friendlies or something. I got no
It
idea.
was at work.
He went back. He got the ice creams.
No,
ice
boom.
cream sandwich.
It was free. Yeah, I can't remember though.
Oh shit! Yeah, nah, I can't remember. That's like, damn. I feel because of how I really thought about Valentine's Day back then, which was just
Yeah.
like doing the generic thing. It was. I'm pretty sure it was just going out to dinner. Yeah, pretty sure. Now it's just, it's different though. But
Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was just like a bear and flowers, some chocolate.
That you got for someone?
Yeah, maybe like
Did you ever get any or no?
What, like flowers?
Yeah, or like
I've got like chocolate a handful of times.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, me too. I've
that's good.
got a bear before. Toss them shits now, but you know.
Again,
Damn.
to be determined.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his is coming.
Oh, this
When
is
it
your,
does-
this your year?
This is year.
Nah,
You doing it? You doing anything for Valentine's Day?
Still got time.
Nah, you're not doing self care.
I'm gonna be working.
Listen, I
I'm getting
also
money.
sell
I'm getting
Self care.
self care nail kits.
Sell it to him.
Listen, it's
Give yourself a
important.
patty,
Literally,
my boy.
I went to a store the other day, and I feel so bad because like I pay attention to things that I probably shouldn't, or the normal person wouldn't be looking at. And this man's nails like needed help.
Did you help him?
I told him like, "Hey, did you like?" I try to approach it right because I know a lot of men are like, "No, I don't
You
do
could have
that."
been like, damn, son, your shit is fucked up.
And well, I asked him if he was married too, and he said no. And I was like, that makes sense because like, what
touch a
woman?
woman with those
yeah,
hands.
it was crazy. And then eventually I told him, I sell nail kits because I think it's important. Self care is important, and that's why. I
Did you offer
make them too.
to do his hands for him though?
No, it wasn't the
Was it?
place or time or energy. I have a process.
He looked like he had working hands, like dry, cracked up, and
He looked like he just didn't give a fuck.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but like he's not in a relationship, so I guess
So he
that
probably didn't give a
makes
fuck.
sense. Yeah, I was like, damn, like I'm so glad I made these kits because like for real, I'm trying to help y'all, and it's self care too. It's not just because like relationship. Like I've experienced my kits with other people before, and I felt that energy, and that's why I was like, let me do this.
What do your
This is
nail
important.
kits consist of?
Just basic stuff to do a manicure. So nail
Clipper,
cut,
buffer.
yeah, a cuticle pusher, the mat, yeah. And then like I add stickers. You could choose your color. I'm different. I'm creative. So
What do you
like
mean sticker like for your shirt?
I put like little stickers in there, like positive vibe stickers.
This guy.
Because I make it for women, men, and children too. So yeah, if you ever want to purchase.
Tell him where they can find it.
Oh, Inspired by White Aesthetics. Let me know because like I have a few available. If you want to, like, I think it's a good gift for like a kid for Valentine's Day too. I also think, which is why I made it for women, men, and children. It's a good family like experience, just like a self-care, teaching your kids hygiene, because I feel like a lot of grown-ups don't know because their parents didn't really teach them the importance of like nail hygiene. And it'd be crazy out
Facts.
here.
Ever got taught that?
Clip my nails and stuff, but I don't know.
Like
But I know if I'm like meeting up with somebody, I make sure that
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah.
Scrubbing on
Yeah,
But
bro.
filing is important
Like
too.
clipping
You
file,
should
yeah,
just clip.
gotta have that shit nice and smooth.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Especially if you're using your fingers fast.
So for his nightcap, his nightcap over there. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
also like, I do gel. So like, I know some men like work in jobs where they fuck up their nails. So another thing that I like about it too is it's a protection layer. So like, I don't like when guys are like, oh, it's a woman's thing. No, it actually could help you like with a growth journey, which I kind of go through that process on my page, Why Aesthetics. Cause like I'm my own client, you know what I mean? And that's self-care for me. That's where it developed. So I just like to provide that or like share that experience with other people because it's important for many reasons. It's not just about beauty for me. It's about health and beauty and mental health. Like it is self-care.
All right. So follow both pages,
Yeah.
Aesthetics and
If you need to,
If you want-
if you need to pause the video, it's right there on the bottom.
Word. It's right on the bottom. And it hasn't moved, so you could keep watching the video and go find it.
You know, people. You know, some people can't multitask.
I know people can't read.
Yeah.
That's what I know. All right, but we got anything else, or should we do our quotes? You got a quote?
Oh shit, I be forgetting about these
You
quotes.
got a
Yeah,
quote?
you guys can go first, I'll think.
You got no quote. That's crazy.
I
You got
thought
a
of
quote for
one,
us?
but-
Oh, something random. I got something.
Hold on, let me find me something nice. Probably ain't got nothing to do with Valentine's Day either.
I don't mind though.
Got
I
me a
think I
list.
remember it. I think I remember it.
You got it?
I think so.
You sure?
Yeah.
You can go.
So you want to go?
Yeah, because I might forget it.
Yeah.
Stop letting basic ass men come into your life and act like they're the best thing that ever happened to you.
There you go. That's going for us.
Protect your energy.
Yo, these guys.
Anonymous.
All to get something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. Man, Denzel Washington.
Yes.
Shout out to Denzel. Damn, yo, I don't even know what I'm about to use right now. Sheesh.
Damn, I remember Denzel saying that.
Really?
Yeah, that really made a difference.
I think I've seen all the
I
clips.
have
I was like,
it
that's
on
dope.
my Spotify. I have like a list of motivational speeches. That one I remember because damn.
It's real shit too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him a nice little
Nothing
inspiration.
changes. Nothing changes.
It's true.
Give him some inspirational real quick. You know what I mean? Damn, I feel like I should give him some love though. Nah, I'll give you inspiration. All right, not every poor person needs to be helped. Poor people always exist. Save those who have spirit, whose spirit call you to help them. There you go.
I need to think about that one again.
Think about it. Re-listen. It's 2:15, so you can fast forward. All right.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we appreciate you for coming on again for our second episode together. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. Take a moment right now and hit it. And cop some merch. Got the merch, got the hoodies, t-shirts, all that. We got an event in 2 days. Hope y'all pulled up. If you do listen, hope you made some time. I know we fighting against the Super Bowl and stuff like that, but you know, it's a great event. It's gonna be good. We're gonna put on a good show. We got 2 singers and all that, so it's gonna be a good event. I hope anybody that came, you guys enjoy. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming through too. I mean, me got
Always feels good to be here.
sir. Good to have you back, my boy. We're gonna do this again because I got somebody that I want on here with you too. We're gonna talk some girl stuff. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, when that comes, y'all gonna enjoy it. So thank you for joining us for episode 106. This is a Valentine's Day special. I know it's probably gonna release. No, it's gonna release before Valentine's Day. So if you catch it early, hope you enjoyed it, and hope everybody out there had a happy Valentine's. If you did celebrate with the person you love, or if you celebrate with your kids or your parents, you know,
Or
if you don't have
solo.
anybody, or solo. Self-care is important. So with that being said, if you're down right now, make sure you keep pushing through life. You know, it's hard. Stay on the path. No karma. Hopefully hits you on the way. And if you're ahead right now in life, keep pushing. You know, because the journey never stops. Climb one mountain, there's always another one to climb, a higher one. So keep pushing, keep doing your thing. But yeah, with that being said, you already know, ladies and gentlemen,
Bottomless mimosas.
Yes, sir. We out here.